Testing microphone. Hello, hello. Hey, Ed Fern, you're first. Hey, I'm trying a whole new setup today, a different spot. Can you guys hear my audio okay? Am I audible? I don't think it'll sound as good as when I'm in my professional recording studio, but can you guys hear me okay with this mic? All right, cool. Does it sound okay? It sounds crisp? All right, cool. Awesome. I'll check it out later on the replay, but I just thought I'd just come on and say hey to all y'all here. Just having a little chat here with this ugly blanket that the cats lay on. So, what is up? Kind of get a little position in here. Okay, so let me say hi to everyone. I missed a few of you guys here, but all right, cool. I'm glad you guys let me know the audio is good. Thanks. Cool. Thought I'd try it out here. Angie's actually in my office or our studio right now. She's editing a song, the last song for our album. You know the song that I play often on our videos, the one that goes spinning circles, spinning around and around. I usually play it at the end, you know, like that wasn't going to be on our album actually, but I've been working on it. So yeah, we did some more vocals last night, and she's in there editing it right now. So I'm out here, and I also want to see what you guys, what video do you guys think I should work on next? Because I'm obviously not working on videos in there. It's the same room. So let me know if you guys have any stories you saw coming out this week, any jokers trying to debunk veganism or anything, something positive, you know? So let me know if there's any cool videos. But yeah, she's working on our song right now, Spinning Circles, which is the last song. It's the 11th song for our album, which will be out this year. Because once it's out, once the song is done, then we can start getting the album, like all the art and everything, ready. Hey, Mr. Berg, thanks for the super chat tip there, Mr. Berg. Very much appreciate it. And protein deficient. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, my blood test said my protein is right in the middle part of range. So I'm cool with that. Has YouTube ever issued copyright strikes on our own music? Good question, Boise Triathlete. Yes, let me give you guys some tips if that's ever happened to you, because it used to happen to us a lot in our early days on YouTube. And every time we'd make a video, we'd get the copyright strike. Fortunately, we own the copyright, but it's a big process, and our copyright company takes a cut of it. So anyway, I had to write them. And ours, for those albums, they're called CD Baby. So I had to write them. And what's the other one too? Anyway, we just wrote them. The magic word is whitelist. We told them to whitelist, oh, to sneeze, all our tracks, and bam, everything's cool. So no more copyright strikes. I'm a sneeze. Whew, must be some cat stuff. Anyway, Kay always has the best questions indeed. How about California Love? That's my favorite Tupac song. Anyway, yeah, Vegfest. Yeah, Jared. Yeah, I mentioned Vegfest in the title here. Yeah, for all you guys don't know, we're going to be at something called Vegfest LA next Sunday, and I have the information on our panel. So you got to get there early. Our panel starts at 11:30. I would say get there even earlier because parking is going to suck. And our panel is going to have. Let me make it all big here. It'll have me and Angie. And our friend Star, I haven't seen her in years, Divine Munchies. I'll see if she's vegan anymore. I've heard some things she wasn't. Earthling Ed is coming here. I think he's from England, right? That vegan couple, they're coming here from Australia. And I want to meet this nice girl, Maddie Limburner. She's a vegan lifestyle and fitness YouTuber. So that's our panel, the social media activism panel. And it'll be hosted by Sean Lee from Lost Vegan Show, our old buddy from like 1 Minute a Day, if you remember him. It'll be at the Vegspiration tent Sunday, May 6th. So come, and yeah, we'll have once we're done with our panel, which will be done about noon, we're going to set up right next door in the social media tent. We'll break out we're going to bring our books, we're going to make shirts, but I don't think we have any Keep It Carb Baby shirts to answer your question finally. So anyway, like I said, come early. And if you happen to miss the panel, you get there late, traffic, or you just can't get there until afternoon, we'll probably be there till at least 5 o'clock. I think we're going to play, at least Angie and myself maybe will play Vegan Jeopardy, which Mike the Vegan, he's going to be there too. Mike's going to be there, our bro, and he's going to host Vegan Jeopardy. So Angie's going to play, and I might play too. So anyway, Yeah, come there. We'll be there. We'll take selfies. We'll chat. We'll do all that stuff, and we'll have our books and T-shirts and all that stuff for you. But yeah, I don't think we'll have any Keep It Carb shirts. It's all going to be just happy, healthy vegan ones. The black shirt, the tie-dye, and the ladies' purple tank. So yeah, come next week. Next Sunday, LA Veg Fest. Just Google Vegfest LA, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of a ton of other speakers there. I'll mention some more later. Let's see. Let me answer some of your questions here. Yeah, Maine's a little far away. Humanely vegan, yeah, totally. But anyone in the SoCal area, it's running all day from like 10:30 to 6:30. So just come up, Vegfest LA. It's always big. It has like 10,000 people, and it's free. So that's the coolest thing about this. They strive really hard to make it free. I think they actually make money from their bulk of their money from beer companies. They donate the beer, which the LA Veg Fest sells to people. So strangely, booze funds this operation. But yeah, we're not making anything off of it, unless you guys buy a T-shirt or something like that. But we're doing this all for free, volunteering our time, and we always like to promote and support it. So anyway, thanks, Michael. I'm glad we think we're pretty cool there. Game Changers. Yeah, I don't know when the release date is for that, but I'll keep my eyes open. Oh, hey, Race Lover, thanks for being here and moderating. Let's see. Let's see, what else you guys asking? Oh, thanks, David. I'm decently wise. Maybe I'm cooler than I am wise. Let's see, Uber Gang. Oh, thanks for the super chat there, Uber Gang SF. I'm vegan bodybuilding, and I don't want to take vegan protein supplements. Should I? That's a good question. If you want to get really big and swole, do you need? I mean, you're bodybuilding, because I'm lifting right now, but I'm not trying to become swole. I'm just becoming stronger for basketball. I'm mainly doing squats and deadlifts twice a week. So if you want to become swole, vegan protein supplements, there's one I actually like, and I'm not sponsored by them, but we found them in a Vegan Cuts box. You probably maybe saw a review of it many months ago. It's from a company called Nativa. In fact, let me just get it for you. What the hell? Again, not sponsored, but I actually really like this stuff. Let me try to get so it's not all washed out here. Let's see. Anyway, this is what I'm drinking here. It's a hemp protein thing. And most protein powder drinks, I don't like them because they're all they taste like protein bars and protein. I just don't like that taste of high protein thing. This is just hemp, and with maybe some chocolatey sort of flavoring or something like that. Yeah, chocolate flavoring. So I've been just going through this thing as I come back from the gym. When I make my smoothies, I'll just put a little bit of that in there. And I've talked to Brian Turner. I think he's coming up next week too. If you see Brian, we'll pull him aside and ask him. But I've asked him before, and I thought he said he doesn't take any supplements, but he does take some kind of maybe a little bit of pea protein sometimes, but it's not necessary. As far as I know, if you want to become a big bodybuilder, it doesn't hurt, I guess. But yeah, I just tell you, just a little bit is. I don't even take the recommended amount. I just pour a little bit into my smoothie and have that. So anyway, hey, angry vegan, are you really an angry vegan, or is that just a name? Let's see. What else you guys asking there? Hey, 619. Why is he always in the dark? You're talking about me in the dark? Well, it's the evening here, early evening. Yeah, hemp protein. As far as protein drinks, yeah, I find this one hemp protein drink pretty cool. Cool. Hey, now Jeff Athlete, yeah, you're coming out from Arizona next week. Yeah, I remember seeing you last week. Not last week, last year at Vegfest LA too. So come on out, guys. It should be a cool little party. I wish they promoted all the speakers sooner. They really just started announcing them in the past week, which is kind of like the last minute because it's next Sunday. But yeah, come down, chill, take selfies, all that stuff. Let's see. Hey, 619, you think the Raptors and Golden State? Yeah, it could be, huh? Yeah, let's see. Let's hope for that matchup in the NBA Finals for sure. That'll be cool. And Steph Curry should be back and healthy. Hey, Fabi, cool. I'm glad you're coming next Sunday, too. If any of you guys come next week, please don't be shy. I'll be pissed if you told me that hey, Byron, you made it. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. If any of you guys, come to Vegfest and you don't stop by and find us, We'll be at the Vegspiration tent. I think it's the big Thrive Market tent. I haven't seen the layout, but I think they have something to do with each other. So find Thrive or Vegspiration tent, you will find us. So definitely come by, say hi, take selfies, all that. Get a t-shirt if you want or a book. Angela will sign it. So please come by. I'll be mad if you said you were too shy. Even if you see a crowd of people around us, I would say just if that happens to happen, it happens sometimes. It's usually not like that, but it does sometimes kind of ebb and flow. So if you see a crowd, just come back in 10, 20 minutes. It should be chill by then. We're not big rock stars or anything like that, but sometimes it might look like it. But just, you know, just weird timing. Let's see what else you guys are talking about. Don't be shy. What's my favorite kind of burrito? One that is vegan. Okay. Let's see. David's wondering, when am I gonna go to do an Australian tour? I'd love to come to Australia. Just a very big deal. You know, it's so far away, so we really need someone to watch our house and cats. Really, you know, time. And yeah, it's not the cheapest trip we'd ever take too, but yeah. We would love it. Seriously, even before we got vegan and knew about all the Australian vegans out there, I've always wanted to go to Australia. I want to go surf Noosa Heads. That's on my bucket list of surfing spots. Noosa Heads, way up on the, high up, I think it's still on the Gold Coast, but yeah, one of my dreams. Let's see. Vegfest in the SF Bay Area. Yeah, they have the Bay, I think it's called the Bay Area Vegfest or something like that. I think it's around September. And it's in, at least the past few years have been in Santa Rosa. I don't know if all the fires and everything they have there is going to change that. But yeah, yeah, they definitely have a Vegfest up there. Do I ever go to Cabo? No, I've never been to Cabo. I've always wanted to go visit right by Cabo San Lucas, a town, the capital of that area, La Paz. I have a friend that lives there. Just never made it out there. Came close a few times. Do I have a girlfriend? Asked William. Well, I got one better. I got a wife. Chicago, yeah, Maria, I'd love to come out to Chicago too. I used to go there a lot in the 90s, back when I was on Project Records. That's where they were located. We played a lot of shows out there. I played at the Victoria Theater, I think it's called. So yeah, I love Chicago. Just, I'd love to go out there now as a vegan. Let's see, why do your knees ache after a run, McAndrew? Probably because, I'm guessing, are you relatively new to running, you know, kind of a beginner? It takes a long time for like tendons, joints, and muscles to strengthen. Actually, muscle strengthen quickly. It's just the joints, tendons, bones, stuff like that take a lot longer. So, you know, I would just say go easy. When you're running, you can't go hard at first. At least you shouldn't if you're concerned about like not getting hurt. Other sports, you can jump in and go hard, but running, you gotta just suck it up, you know, be a beginner for a long time and let your body kind of toughen up. You know, fortunately, my body's used to all the pounding, so I can go out and go hard, even though I'm kind of not in tip-top running shape right now because I've been doing other sports. Let's see. What else you guys asking here? Yeah, 2 months, just jogging. Yeah, just go steady and slow. Don't, if you're feeling pain, yeah, definitely that's a sign not to like step it up. Yeah, just go pretend just resign yourself to at least half a year of going slow and easy, maybe even longer than that. Fabi asks, when am I going to have the black Keep It Car Baby t-shirt back? I think we might be moving on with the Keep It Car Baby t-shirts, but so many of you guys have been asking for Keep It Car Baby shirts, so I'm going to have to rethink that right now. But yeah, we've kind of thinking about Angie's next book, which won't be called Keep It Car Baby, so that won't be out yet. She's working on it, but it'll, you know, she's already, you know, progressed on to starting it. The magic pill, yeah, I should do a video about that. I should just do a video of me reacting to it, but no, I haven't watched it yet. Many of you guys have made me aware of that new Netflix movie or documentary about the magic wonders of ketogenic diets, eating a bunch of meat and losing weight and getting healthy. So I'm gonna have to check that out. What part of LA is Vegfest at? Just Google it. Just Google Vegfest LA. I think it's vegfestla.org, and it's I forgot what it's just on the 40. It's basically where the 405 and the 101 freeways meet at. So it's just right north of Sepulveda Pass, basically. We have to go past the Getty, past Sepulveda Pass. As soon as you go down, it's like one of the first exits. It's called Woodley Park or something like that. So yeah, just Google Vegfest LA or go to vegfestla.org. I don't know what the area is called. Just the first part of the valley as soon as you go over the 405. All right, Michael, remember that. Put you down for a Keep It Car Baby shirt. Any thoughts on human products? What do you mean by human products? Can you give me an example of a human product? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Yeah, it's in the San Fernando Valley. Is it Encino? Yeah, it's somewhere in that direction, basically. Yeah, the early part of the valley. So yeah, that's next Sunday. And again, our panel, make sure I got the time right, is at 11:30 to 12:30. So after that, we'll set up our table and take selfies and have our books and T-shirts. But yeah, Star of Divine Munchies, Earthling Ed, that vegan couple, and Maddie Limbert. I'm gonna make sure I got her name right. We'll all be on this social media activism panel. It's gonna be really weird because all of us have totally different ways of being, social media activists. So it's gonna be an interesting discussion. Hopefully, it won't get feisty or anything like that. Anyone thinking their way of being a vegan activist is the best way or something like that. But if it does, it could be entertaining. Let's see, what do you guys else asking there? Okay, Jared wants 2 Keep It Car Baby shirts. Oh gosh, you guys are gonna make me. So when is that's Vegfest LA. Someone's asking about Vegfest Long Beach. We don't have one in Long Beach. We have Long Beach Vegan Festival, and it's usually in June, July, somewhere like that. And I don't know if they're having it this year. They haven't contacted us yet or anything. I should get in touch with them because I know festivals like that take like 6 months of planning. So I'm sure they already know. And Vegfest LA this Sunday, guys, is free. 100% free. Even parking's free. Even though I think they might have some little lots where they might charge a small amount, but I mean, it's all, I've never paid there. It's always free when I've gone. I've always been able to find parking for free. I have a tip: if you live nearby, just like Uber or Lyft over, because parking can be brutal, especially if you don't get there early. So anyway, yeah, free is good. I tell you, it's paid for by booze. Like some booze companies donate their booze, their beer, and then it gets sold, and that's what funds it all. And it takes a lot of money for everything to gate the whole place, all the security that's necessary. There's like a certain ratio of how many people you're going to have there and how many police you have to have, outhouses, and all the stages and everything. So it does cost money, and they fly some people out, so not flying us out, obviously. Let's see. Bobby wants a Keep It Carb tea. Jesus Christ. You guys are going to force my hand here. And I didn't mean to say Jesus' name in vain, but gosh, I really got to reconsider the Keep It Car Baby t-shirt. Maybe I'll do one last run, one last run for it. Yeah, you need security in a festival because not all people who go there are vegan. Some people go there looking for trouble, and I hope to goodness, I hope to God that there's some security there in case some, bad stuff goes down. So yeah, we definitely need security, and it's the law too. You just can't have a big festival like that and not have police and security. Yes, Sean. Yeah, people told me about this new Netflix doco on keto. Magic pills. I have to watch that and respond. So that's going to take some time. So yeah, let me know if there's any other things you want me to respond to. That's going to take some time though to watch the whole documentary, make a video about it. It might take a few days. Angie's new cookbook, she's working on it. It'll be out next year, definitely not this year. She's writing it, getting the recipes. In fact, if you watch our most recent video that we put out, I think it was yesterday, she made this like soup chili demo. It's really good. In fact, we just had it again today. So watch that. That recipe's definitely 100% going to be in the book. Have I ever got a death threat? I don't think so. Other than like, random hater comments on YouTube that end up in our spam or, folder, that might say something like that. It's like, wow, I'm surprised that my choice to not eat dead animals angers you so much that you feel like you might want to threaten my life. But that's pretty rare. It doesn't happen too often, but good question. Yeah. Okay, Eliza. All right. You up the, how many people? Like 6 of you guys want Keep It Car Baby t-shirts. So I'm going to have to, after Vegfest, go to our t-shirt company and press up some Keep It Car Baby t-shirts. So I'm going to let you guys know when to have them. Don't let me sit on them for like 5 or 6 months. I'll get the word out. So if I get them, it's up to you guys to order them from us. Let's see. What are my thoughts on eating honey? I know it's not vegan, but is it bad for your health? And yeah, people ask me this every live stream, and my question is like, why do you want to eat honey for? And usually the reason is like, as your preferred sweetener. And if that's your answer, unless you have some other strange answer that I don't hear that often, I say there's tons of great plant-based sweeteners out there that are just as good as honey, and most of them cost less than honey. Honey can be really expensive. My favorite one is agave nectar. Whenever I make what's that called? Oats for breakfast. What's that called? Oatmeal. Yeah, agave is going on there. If I'm out of agave, I'll use maple syrup. So yeah, there's just no reason to get a sweetener that was made from like a bee. Even though they didn't kill the bee, bees do get bothered. You're taking their work that's intended for bee stuff, not for human profit. See, it's the same thing. It's like a slippery slope. If you think that's cool, then like, okay, and then milks and cheese, dairy's okay because they're not hurting the animals. Same thing. Humans are exploiting a creature for profit. Silk, same kind of thing. I think the silkworms actually die though. But my whole point is, yeah, the whole concept of exploiting another sentient being for profit in that way, its whole life is its whole existence is just so for people to make money off of it. Anyway, just get a plant-based sweetener and you just bypass the whole ethical quandary there. And yeah. Let's see. Oh, thanks for posting our Instagram link there, Byron. Yeah, we're posting info about Vegfest LA there too. Let's see. Yeah, Racer raises a good point. How is an animal regurgitation, which honey is, even up for debate as a food? I hear you, Maybe, some other purpose, but definitely not a food. But yeah, find another sweetener. Use a plant-based sweetener where, cruelty-free for the most part. Too much risk, are there risks of too much vitamin A? I don't know. Oh, speaking of which, tell me if I should make a video about this, guys. I want to get your 2 cents. Tell me, is it worth it or not? Someone brought it to my attention that this former plant-based channel, I forgot their name. They sent it to me in email. They've gone like Sean Baker, the all-meat doctor. They're eating pretty much an all-meat diet. And they did not like my videos about Sean Baker. So much so, they're claiming that I gave medical information, which I'm not supposed to do, which I don't do because I'm not a doctor. But anyway, it's illegal in the state of California for Happy Healthy Vegan to be giving medical advice, medical opinions. And all I was doing is just looking at Dr. Baker's blood labs. And okay, if he has like a glucose reading of 127, what does the American Diabetes Association say? A 127 is up. It says diabetic. So I'm just repeating what their own charts say, what their own what they say about his level. So how is that giving medical information? These guys are saying I should go to jail for being pretending to be a doctor. So what do you guys think? Should I respond to that or not? I just found it kind of okay, you posted 3 links in my last video, Byron. Thank you. You're so awesome, Byron. I don't think I tell you enough how much I appreciate what you do for us here. But what do you think? Should I do a video responding to these people, that say I should go to jail for giving medical advice as a non-doctor? Just leave that drama. I don't know. I was kind of amused by that because I always come out and tell you guys I'm not a medical doctor. I don't pretend in any way. I'm just repeating the science that I've read. 619 wants me to respond to them. Let's see. No, leave alone. I don't give medical advice. We're just reading. Like, if you get a hemoglobin A1C test and you get a certain score, this is what all medical professionals say. I'm not saying you are diabetic. I'm just saying that's what the medical professionals say. Anyway, no need to respond. Okay. Okay. Anyway. So, do I think veganism is becoming cult-like? Maybe that's a good video topic. Like, why is veganism cult-like? I mean, cult-like means there's like a leader and we all kind of follow that leader. And the thing is, there's no leader. In fact, there's so many different kinds of vegans, which is what I think is going to be cool about our panel at Vegfest LA, the social media activism, because you have like the animal rights activists on there, like like Earthling Ed, and you have people like us putting out the whole kind of total picture of veganism, not just, animal cruelty, but health, environmental, the food, the lifestyle. That's one way of being an activist. Um, and there's so many different ways of being vegan, and we don't all look at any one person. You have the doctors, the vegan doctors out there. And so I don't think it's a cult. I mean, there's so many different ways to be vegan. You can be vegan and not even care about animals. You can be a vegan and care about animals but not give a crap about your health. You can just be a vegan because you think it's the best way to save our environment. There's no one way of being vegan. We're just united in the belief we don't eat animal products or consume animal products. But I don't see how veganism is a cult. It makes no sense. There's no central thought other than abstaining from animal products. Other than that, it's wide open. Vegans run the range of politics and interests, race. Even now, it's not just like a one race thing. You see vegans of all colors and creeds and socioeconomic class too. That's So I don't understand why veganism sometimes vegans get called out as being a cult. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. If so, anyone who makes that claim seems to be just generalizing about like one or two vegans they saw online or met, and they think all you vegans. Here's the thing: when you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram or anything, that tell me this if you guys relate to this. Whenever you get a comment that begins with the following words, "You vegans." You ever get one like that? All you vegans, and they go blah, 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 blah. And everything they say in that blah, blah, blah is crap. You vegans are all blah, blah, blah. You just know they're generalizing and making crap up. There's nothing you can say about you vegans other than you vegans don't eat meat, But they'll never say, you vegans think you're all better than us, or you vegans are all deathly ill or whatever. Any sentence that begins with the word you vegans is going to be followed by a load of horse crap. Yeah, you're right, race lover. There's atheist vegans, Christian vegans, Buddhist vegans like me. There's just nothing. There's nothing that unites vegans other than our belief to abstain from animal products for whatever reasons. But it crosses every belief, every politic, religion, everything. Every group in society is represented by, there's vegans there. Let's see, what else you guys talking about here? In history, was there ever a group of humans or society that was fully vegan? Yeah, if you go back far enough in history, before humans left Africa, we were vegans. I mean, that's what we ate. We ate the same diet as other primates, like chimpanzees and bonobos. We ate fruits, we ate plants, and once we learned to deal with fire, we cooked starchy tubers out of the ground, potato-like root things, from the ground. Fully vegan. Once they left that environment where our natural food supply was, then they were not vegan. But yeah, humans actually were, and our ancestors were vegan much longer than we were not vegan. So that's a crazy argument you hear sometimes. People, humans were never vegan. Can you point to society? Yeah, you just have to go back further in time than you want to imagine. But yeah, fully. Race lover, there we go, an agnostic vegan. Have I ever been in situations when I'm the only vegan? Let's see. I don't know. Like, I run with a running club every Wednesday. I'm not really a member. I don't pay dues. I just run with them. I assume I'm the only vegan, but then just last week when I ran with them on Wednesday, I talked to a person who recognized us from the Natural Products Expo here a few months back. And I got talking to her, and she's a vegetarian, so maybe there are some vegans there. There should be, because, vegan makes you really lean and tiny for running, and that's, there's some good lean runners in that club. I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few. Let's see, what else you guys talking about? Perfume and deodorant. I don't use perfume. I don't like putting weird smells on me. Deodorant, I'm still using the Schmidt's unscented stick bar that they sent us months and months ago. So I'm just going through that. I love it. Even if I had to pay for it, I probably would, because it just works and it doesn't have a funky smell. Natasha, dating someone who isn't vegan, is it possible? Yeah, totally. Like when Angie met me, she was vegetarian, but I was not vegan. She knew I had tried vegetarianism many years before that in the past, but she just stuck with me. She cooked all the food, which made me pretty much a vegetarian too. So yeah, just show them how great the food is, especially now in 2018. There's no excuse. Take them to a vegan, restaurants, get some great vegan food and let them know vegan isn't just a life of suffering and sacrifice, eating second-rate food. Just show them you can eat anything vegan, and it's going to be just as good as, and usually better than, the non-vegan version. Do I support Trump's vegan food bank agenda? I don't even know what that is. I didn't know Trump had any kind of vegan agenda. Veganism is crazy retardation. Wombink Mins? How is that? Thanks for deleting that, Byron. But how is it? How is not eating dead animals a bad thing? Why? How does that make you feel anxiety? How does people's choice to eat a diet that is healthy? I mean, the top leading causes of death are caused by eating animal products, meaning vegans that are much lower risk of, say, heart attack, stroke. How is that retardation? And what do you have against people who are learning challenged? So you're telling me meat people don't care about high-risk behaviors like eating meat, and you guys are also, you're trying to tell me that you guys have a thing against people who have learning disabilities. You're really not representing your kind well. When you come into a forum like this, a forum of vegans on a vegan channel, you're representing you, So if you want us to take you seriously, don't make yourself look like an ignorant, racist hater. That's, or not racist, but what's the word I'm looking for there? But you guys know what I'm talking about. So represent yourself better than that. If you want to come to a vegan forum, just come here and say stupid stuff. You're just going to make us think, yep, people that eat meat aren't all that wise often. Not say always, but often. Anyway, yeah, prejudice. Thank you. Yeah, prejudice towards certain groups, ableism. Yeah, ableist, all that stuff there. Yeah, so you're ableist, prejudiced. And so you want us to think meat eaters are that? Represent yourself better. Let me just tell you that. I know you're probably like a young kid, and maybe I'm not trying to be ageist when I say that, but maybe that's it. You need to just need to grow a little bit more. I know what it's like when I was a kid. I was kind of not the wisest person as well, and you shouldn't be when you're 8. Anyway, cool. I'm glad you like Angie's love. You love Angie's recipes. Natalie, I love Angie's recipes too. So I'm really grateful for that, for living with her and getting all her good food. Let's see. Am I familiar with Dr. Sebi? I know who he is, but I really don't know much about what he says or does. So no, I don't know too much about Dr. Sebi. Let's see. New vegan, what should I focus on buying as far as food? Check out Keep It Carb, baby. Not to try to pimp a sale here, but that's one of the reasons why Angie wrote the book, so you can know what to get at the store. And you'd be surprised, we don't buy that much stuff. Once you get a certain few ingredients, you can make a wide range of foods. So that's one tip for you there. But if you don't want to invest $12.99 in the ebook or about double that for the printed book, just basic stuff like rice, any grains, legumes, all manner of beans. Starchy tubers like potatoes, fruits, especially cheap ones that have lots of calories like bananas. I mean, that comprises probably 50% of my calories right there. Get some greens on top of that, so you're fully healthy, but that'll get you started right there. Let's see. Okay, Wambin Kinsey, whatever your name is, the one who's ableist, said 3 years of a vegan diet almost killed me. All right, I'm game. Tell me, Wambin Kinsey, what were you eating, and exactly how did it almost kill you? And how do you link what you're eating to almost kill you? What happened? Because I've been vegan over double that, Wambin Kinsey, and I'm sure I have people here in the chat who have been vegan even much longer than I have been, and we're not even close to dead. In fact, you might not know, the guy you're looking at right now here, I'm a 50-year-old man, and I'm healthier and fitter now and have been for the past, 5-7 years than I have been for most of my life. I'm more active and fit and stronger now than I was when I was 25, 30 years old. So how did a vegan diet almost kill you? What were you eating? And tell me how it almost killed you. What happened? I really want to hear this. I always love when people say a vegan diet killed them. I can't imagine what you're eating and what you're doing. So I'm waiting, Wambin Kinsey. Tell me what consisted of a typical day's eating. Give me a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and I'll be waiting here for you. So anyway, what else is going on here? Race Lever says you ate a piece of meat once, and my left pec became a boob. Okay, see, there's a nice personal testimony there. Okay. Oh, 619. The Raptors are playing LeBron James next. That should be a good matchup. So yeah, you guys got to go through King James before you can even think about matching up for a finals match against Curry and Kevin Durant. Let's see, what else you guys talking about here? Wow, it's coming so quickly here. What's my favorite basketball team? Asked Charisse. I don't think I have a favorite right now. There's ones I like to watch. I like to watch the LA teams, the Clippers and the Lakers, but they're not in the playoffs this year. I like to watch the Golden State Warriors. I'm a West Coast guy, so those are kind of the ones I watch mostly. I can't say I watched any East Coast teams on a regular basis. Yeah, the Rockets are fun to watch too, for sure. I think they're on today. Did they win? I didn't even watch that game or check it out. Do I like Koreans? What kind of question is that on me? I mean, why would I not? I mean, I'm a vegan and I'm a Buddhist and I have compassion for all sentient beings. Why would I have compassion for all sentient beings except one particular group? That's crazy. Do I know Dr. Morse? I'm vaguely aware of who he is, but I don't know anything about him or anything like that. God, whatever happened to that dude that said veganism almost killed him? I was all excited for him to tell me what he was eating and how that food almost killed him. Let me see, scroll up just in case. Okay, here he is. Vegan diet gave me severe depression, no muscle gain, strength loss, high blood glucose, and joint pain. Well, let's answer Wambin Kingsley here. Let's talk about no muscle gain. Well, that has to do with how you're training because there's so many. I mean, just look up some of my friends. Like, look up Vegan Games, look up Brian Turner, look up John Venus. They're all vegan YouTubers, and they're big, they're huge, and they're vegans. I saw my friend Jackson, also known as Plancharotic, go from a skinny little runner to this big, huge, strong man, not only eating vegan, but a raw vegan diet. So I would say Wambin Kamiz, you just look at your training. You're probably training wrong. What kind of resistance work were you doing? And I don't understand what you were eating. Why were you? Makes no sense. Did you know the only guy to lift on a U.S. male Olympic team in Rio last Olympics 2 years ago? Kendrick Ferris, he was a vegan. None of the meat eaters qualified, let alone competed. So it's not a vegan diet. You're just training and or eating wrong, bro. I don't mean to sound mean. I'm just stating it real here. Why are you the only person in the world who, when they eat a vegan diet, can't put muscle on? What's so unspecial about you? You know, I'm just keeping it real here, bro. I don't buy it. I mean, I'm vegan right now. I put on, in the past 3 months since I started deadlifting and squatting, I've been putting on muscle. I've gained about like 60 pounds on my squat in like 3 months. You know, I mean, how come I'm able to do that? I'm just some old 50-year-old fart basketball player, dude. How come I'm able to, you know, increase my squat by 40%? I'm deadlifting and squatting my body weight now. I couldn't even dream of that at the beginning of the year. So what's wrong? What's wrong with you, bro? How come you're not training properly and eating properly? It sounds like either you're lying or you're eating a very crappy diet, probably under eating. If you're not getting enough calories, you're not going to be able to train hard. But a lot of people say, oh, I was vegan. But no, it's just you weren't eating enough stuff. You weren't getting enough food, probably quality food too. Who knows what you're eating? So I'm not buying that, bro. So if you want to come back with another reason why you think veganism killed you, and that didn't kill you, you're just bummed you didn't get as buff as you wanted. But yeah, I don't buy this. I don't buy it at all that you can't put on muscles of vegan, because I myself firsthand have put on about maybe 3 pounds of lean muscle in the past 3 months. Is Bill Walton a vegetarian? I have no idea. I should check that out. Let's see what else you guys are asking here. Thoughts on intermittent fasting? I don't bother intermittent fasting. I have no idea why I would want to intermittently fast. I've checked Dr. Longo's research on fasting mimicking diets, and he pretty much says that if you're eating like, you know, vegan and clean and healthy, there's really not much need. maybe once a year for a few days. So it's like, you know, I don't really have time to fast. I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. You know, maybe when I had the flu, I could have done it or something, but I really don't see what I'm going to get out of it. There's no study that I'm aware of that says intermittent fasting increases longevity for those who are eating like I am. Compared to standard American diet with animal protein and stuff, yes, it seems like the research is pretty clear on that. But compared to whole food plant-based diet, I mean, really, am I going to live any longer or healthier or anything like that? So anyway, that's why I don't do it. But if you want to do it, that's cool. I'm just saying that's why I'm not into it. I'm just not really convinced it's really worth it for you know, person of my lifestyle. And plus, I just, you know, I don't, fasting's no fun. When you get down to how many people say, yeah, fasting's so cool. I love it. It makes me feel good. You know, it's kind of a weird thing, you know? Yeah, it gets weird hearing so many people promote intermittent fasting. I agree with you, Amber, Michelle. I mean, I'm really not of the opinion to, like, you know, to fast, you know? If you want to do it for some kind of weird religious reason, or if you're really ill and you think maybe you can get some stem cells regenerated. But most people, and I'm not saying you, but most people that ask about intermittent fasting are really just trying to do it for weight loss. They might not admit it to me. They might not admit it to themselves, but like 9 out of 10 people ask me, are trying to lose weight. And I'm just saying, why put yourself through that? Because you know you're not going to intermittent fast for the rest of your life. Or maybe you will. Who knows? It's not that sustainable, though. What I'm doing is completely sustainable. I can do this, and I have been doing it for 7 years. I plan to do it the rest of my life, the way I eat, the way I train. And I'm actually at a point now where I want to gain a few pounds. I don't want to lose any weight. I'm trying to put on muscle mass. So, yeah, why starve in any way? If it makes you feel cool, yeah, good. You know, I'm not knocking. I'm just talking about myself, you know. Anyway, Rich Piana, yeah, I don't know much about it. That's Vegan Gains Whalehouse. Yeah, he's that big bodybuilder dude that died recently or last year. Why do I want to put on muscle 619? Good question. I never really explained that. I'll just, okay, if you ask questions now, I might not see it for the next 30, 40 seconds. But yeah, fair enough question. Why am I putting muscle on right now for? Just, I thought I'd do something different, you know, for a while. I don't like to do the same kind of training or even the same sport forever. You know, some people just do one thing and that's the only thing that they have any proficiency at. I just thought I'd try something different. So since I've been playing basketball more for the past year, I thought, okay, why don't I put some more muscle on me now? I think I was stronger when I used to play basketball more often, like 10 years ago. So I lost a lot of muscle running too, because you saw my last video about which is the best exercise for weight loss, lifting weights or running. You see, when you run, not only do you burn fat, you actually burn through some lean muscle mass too, which I'm pretty sure I did. So I want to put some more muscle back on and just see how that interacts with everything, how it works with my running, with my cycling, with basketball. And yeah, just try something different. You know, I haven't really done any serious lifting for ages. So, you know, why not? Just see what happens. It's kind of cool. I'm enjoying it right now. And when you start something new like that, you get a lot of gains really quickly. You know, I haven't plateaued at all yet. So I'm going to ride it out for a while and just enjoy these easy gains I'm making right now. Let's see. What's my take on vegans protesting that restaurant in Toronto, that deer antler dude chef thing? I don't know too much about it. I should check into it. Yeah, I've kind of just stayed away from that one right now. I don't know what the vegans have been saying to him. I don't know what he's been doing. I thought he didn't like try to cut up an animal in the front window. What a jerk, you know. But you know, sounds like a crazy story. 619. Would I reduce my food intake if I did less exercise? Yeah, totally. When I'm like, you know, recovering, if I'm sick, yeah, I don't eat as much. I just eat till I'm hungry or full. I'm sorry, I eat until I'm full. And if I'm not doing as much physical activity, yeah, my body naturally says I'm full sooner. I don't require as much food. Yeah, I don't try to maintain a certain amount of calories every day. That'd be silly. Yeah, I heard that chef went on Joe Rogan. I might take a look at that video, guys. Have you seen it? Is that worth responding to, that Toronto deer antler chef that went on Joe Rogan? Would that make a good video? Because I need to I need to get a video going tomorrow, so I need to do some research. Let's see what else you guys talking about. It is worth it. Okay, I haven't watched it yet. Maybe I'll watch that when I get off with you guys. If you're new to the chat here, did I mention we're doing Vegfest LA? Sorry if you're on earlier, but yeah, we're going to be at Vegfest LA this Sunday. Is that May 6th? Let me find my thing up here. Yeah, May 6th, Vegfest Los Angeles, and the Vegspiration tent. The event starts at, I think, at 10:30. and we're going to come on at 11:35. Get there early because parking sucks. We're going to be in the social media activism panel. It'll be us and Defiant Munchies, Earthling Ed, the vegan couple, and Maddie Limburner. We'll be talking about social media activism, and afterwards, we're going to set up a table. We're going to have our T-shirts and books. We're going to stay there all day, take selfies with you guys, talk. So come, Vegfest LA this Sunday. And then later on in the day, I think about 5, Angie's going to go play Vegan Jeopardy, hosted by Mike the Vegan. Yeah, he's going to be there too. A ton of people are going to be there, like Paul Watson, and who else are some of the celebs? I forgot. I should pull that one up here too. Let me tell you who the celebs are. Let's see, the athlete panel. Let's see who's on the athlete panel. Let's see, John Lewis, badass vegan. Kim Awesome. He was a boxer too. I remember I met him once before. Nemai Delgado. It's funny how they only tell me this, guys. This is something that kind of irks me. I was going to try to reach out to Vegfest LA to have someone like me, even me, be on the athletes panel, because 9 out of 10 times when I see an athletes panel, let me ask you guys, why do they just put bodybuilders and weightlifters on the athletes panel? It's like, it sends a bad message out there. Like, the only way to be an athlete is to have big, giant muscles and stuff like that. I mean, what more do I need to do to be an athlete? I'm athletic. I'm out like 4 times a week, between basketball and weightlifting and running and cycling. I mean, what more do I need to do? And I've been doing this consistently for so many years, so it's kind of weird how they put the muscle dudes. And no dissing them. I think they're nice people. John Lewis is rad. He's cool. And I want to play basketball with him too. He played basketball in college. But anyway, how come they only put that's the first go-to is put like lifters on, but like, skinny basketball dudes like me get left out. I don't get it. Anyway, what else you guys talking about? Freely be on the athletes panel. She's not coming, as far as I know. I haven't heard about her coming to Vegfest. What else you guys talking about? Let's see. Okay, KC, Kiba, you think I should be on the athlete panel? I think I should too, but oh well. I think I could probably contribute more to an athletes panel, to a social media activism panel. I'm equally qualified for both, I would say. Next time they have a festival like this, I'm gonna lobby to be on the athletes panel. What more do you need? I'm doing all sorts of sports at a decently high level all the time. What else we guys talking about? Is LA Vegfest indoors or outdoors? It's outdoors, Charisse. I'm not sure if that's good or bad for you. And it should be scooter and clutches friendly, from what I remember. It's in a park, basically. So the thing is, if you can't walk that far from parking, if you have a friend driving you or you take an Uber, just get dropped off in the front, and you should be fine. And admission is free. Did I mention that, guys? Nothing. Like later on next month, we're going to be at Eat Drink Vegan in Pasadena. That's like what, $50, $70, something like that. But LA Vegfest, totally free. Not to say Eat Drink Vegan isn't worth it, but I just think it's a deal to get into free of an event of that magnitude. All the planning and all the money that goes into putting it on. So that's cool. You got to give mucho respect to LA Vegfest. Let's see, what else you guys talking about here? Whatever happened to that dude that said the vegan diet almost killed him and he was unable to put muscle on? We just totally lost that dude there, man. What are the dates? Vegfest LA is on this Sunday, a week from today. That's Sunday, May 6th. Our panel is at 11:30 at the Vegspiration tent. And again, admission is fully 100% free. There's Angie Triple Wash Romaine. Well, are you talking about that, what is that, salmonella, whatever that poisoning thing is? Well, that's just for lettuce grown in a certain region. Wasn't it like Arizona grown lettuce? We get ours from our local farmers. So, it's a non-issue basically. So that's one advantage of shopping locally, getting, stuff from your local California farmers here. Why are vegans 10 times more likely to commit suicide? Is that some kind of fact? Well, they have food trucks at Vegfest LA. Yeah, there's tons, literally like dozens of food trucks. In addition to the vegan food trucks, there's just pop-ups. People that just, set up at a table, they bring out their cooked stuff with them, their food. There's tons of food there. The only trouble is, yeah, the lines could be kind of crazy. So, but there's plenty of food there if you don't mind waiting in a few lines. So, yeah. Um, Favorite sport, Kesey? Yeah, it's got to be basketball, but I like everything. I went running with my running club last Wednesday, and that was fun. Running at dusk, you know, at sunset by the ocean, it's beautiful, you know. But I love playing basketball. That's the one I've been doing for the longest. I remember my dad taking me to play basketball for the first time when I was like maybe 5 years old or something like that. So yeah, but I love surfing. Tennis is awesome. I like cycling, running. Those are my main ones. Yeah, just not enough time to do all those and get work done too. So I have to kind of pick like 2 or 3 that I'll do at any one time. So right now, tennis and surfing are on the back burner. But one of my tennis buddies, he actually tried going pro a long time ago. He's really good. He moved back to Long Beach. So if you're watching, Michael, I'll text you. I want to start playing again. I know I'm going to suck the first few times though. But fortunately, I'm in shape. Basketball is great cross training for tennis. I know that because I was playing basketball first, but then I went to tennis and I was in shape. Do I hate non-vegans? Why? No, I'm compassionate towards all people, all sentient beings. That applies to animals. That applies to people, both vegans and non-vegans. No, you shouldn't hate non-vegans for sure. Hey, Veggie Girl Forever, how you doing? I use my height as a strength. I assume you're talking about basketball. I mean, there's pros and cons. Yeah, I try to use my height and my long wingspan to my advantage, but then a shorter player, in theory, will try to use their speed to their advantage. So it's kind of a chess match, but I'm pretty quick. That's why I don't want to be too heavy. Like I said, I don't mind gaining a few pounds like I am right now, but I don't want to gain a lot. I just want to gain, you know, maybe a couple more pounds of muscle because I still want to be fast and light. You know, I want to be able to keep up with the guys that are a foot shorter than me. Let's see. Favorite vegan junk food? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down that road and think of all the sorts of stuff that's less than healthy for you. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe Nadamu, even though I'm gonna call it junk food, but you know, it's not like, you know, it's not a whole food plant, let's say. But yeah, Nadamu is awesome, and they're gonna be at Eat Drink Vegan next month too. Do I pump up? What are you referring to there exactly, Loco? Let's see. Junk food is for sissies. I didn't know that. Let's see, Tanya, did I lose 60 pounds? And how long did it take me to lose the weight after going vegan? Watch my video if you saw it. It's like Ryan's like weight loss journey as a vegan. And I didn't lose all of it as a vegan. I lost maybe half of it before I went fully vegan. But yeah, when I went vegan, I started losing even more weight. And it wasn't like I was getting like this weird skinny look. I was like stuck at like 200 pounds forever, no matter what I did as a vegetarian or whatever I was before, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, when I went vegan, just more weight came off and I kept strong and I kept looking good. So yeah, it just kind of happened over time too. I didn't really notice it immediately because going vegan isn't really like a diet per se as far as weight loss goes. It's just a way of eating that happens to, you know, work well as far as your waistline and your weight goes. Let's see the Royal Ace. How long and how often should you bike to lose weight? And is high carb vegan diet good for weight loss? Yes, full on. I mean, as opposed to a high fat vegan diet. Yes, high carb is great for weight loss. How often should you bike? Well, biking's low impact. So as often as you can, as often as you're free, you know, not working, have the free time, weather permitting. Yeah, you can't really bike too much really. So yeah, bike a lot. Yeah, unlike running, you know, how often can you really run? You only could really do so much training because it just, you know, when you're done, there's pain to be felt. Biking, it's a different kind of pain. It's not the kind of pain from pounding though. So yeah, that's an awesome thing about biking. You can bike, you can train a lot. Pro cyclists train tons. Not to say you have to train that much, but yeah, feel free, go for it. Let's see, Race Lover says I should keep lifting until I could do 500 pounds like Dr. Sean Baker. No, I'm going to leave that for other people. I have no ambitions to deadlift 500 pounds. I'd like to be able to squat 1.5 times my body weight. That's like my next goal. Now that I've hit my body weight, I was reading some basketball trainers that say if you can squat 1.5 times your body weight, you've got some good explosive power. So I'd like to see what that's like. Angie working on a new book. Yeah, Mama. She sure is. Yeah, it should be out sometime next year. She hasn't really started designing it, but she's getting all the recipes. Not all. She's working on recipes as we speak. We just ate one of them today. It was so delicious. It was that soup recipe from her video yesterday. So check that out if you haven't already. Her cooking demo video of this soup chili thing. I don't know how to describe it. What about a lot of rice? Gain weight? No. Actually, look at like the people in the world that eat the most rice, and that would be Vietnam. Per capita, they like 2 or 3 times the rice that we do here. It's some of the thinnest people, no obesity for the most part, diabetes, not like here or anything like that. No, rice is good for you. I mean, you want to eat more than rice too. You want to eat greens and veggies too, obviously, but I personally have never seen someone get overweight from eating a bunch of rice, and I'm of Chinese heritage, so I've seen a lot of hardcore rice eaters, and I'm a pretty hardcore rice eater. Is my doctor vegan, Bob? And no, fortunately I have a doctor who is vegan friendly, so I'm cool. He doesn't give me any crap like, oh, you're gonna be iron deficient or anything like that. He sees me coming, I'm like twice his age, and I'm like, you know, fit, healthy, happy, all that stuff, and he sees the results. He doesn't see too many 50-year-olds. Honestly, I'm not trying to brag or anything right here. I'm not being really modest, but he doesn't see too many 50-year-olds come in with the lab results that I have, the physique that I have, meaning I'm not overweight. I have a bunch of adipose tissue on my belly. You know, I'm trim. I have like a body of a 25-year-old, you know, so he doesn't see that too often. So I think he's convinced. Let's see. Thoughts on purple rice? I like all rice. Black rice, purple rice, wild rice. I haven't met a rice I didn't like. I prefer not to have white rice. I like to have a more whole foody rice than that, but I'll eat white rice too. Okay. Cool, Money, Success, Legacy. Cool name. I'm glad you appreciate our videos. Did Angie start swimming? No, not yet. We haven't got her signed up at the gym yet. They really want to charge an arm and leg. It's lame, the whole business model of the fitness industry. It's dumb. Let's see. Is there a food that can nip gynecomastia in the butt? I don't know what that is, flat earther. If any of you guys know, again, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't pretend to know all this stuff that I don't. It's not my wheelhouse. So if anyone has any information on that, any experience, share in the comments here. Let's see. Man boobs. Okay. Well, not eating a bunch of high-fat meat should probably help. Being a fit, active vegan, you know, I haven't seen too many fit, active vegans with man boobs. Yeah, I know that's man boobs. Duh. Just sounded way more serious when I saw it typed out there. 5 must-have foods that I keep stock continually. Great question, Miss Malibu, California. I always have a big stash of bananas like I do over there right now. You're like, you know, 20, 30 pounds of bananas. I always have several things of rice. I have California brown rice. I have brown basmati rice from like Pakistan or India, somewhere from the Himalayas. And we always have legumes of some kind, all kinds of just like Western beans, like black beans, white beans, cannellini beans, you know, kidney beans. And I have my more Eastern beans, like mung beans and lentils. So those are my and potatoes. How can I forget the potatoes? So then there's other stuff, obviously. Those are things you just got to have around. Those are staple foods. They're relatively cheap. They have tons of calories. They're just good foods to have, nice whole food plants. Let's see. What else you guys asking here? Veggie girl forever, a man with man boobs. Yeah, it's funny how they say, oh, if you eat soy, it gives you man boobs. Well, huh. So all these guys who walking around with man boobs are big soy eaters? Not, you know, it's just a stupid thing you hear people say. Let's see, what else are you guys talking about here? What do I say all the fear-mongering about soy? I made a video, Michelle, check it out. It's called, sorry, they're burning up lunch here. It's called Soy, the most dangerous food in the world, the most dangerous plant in the world. Check it out. I went through and just dispelled, using science, not just opinion, using actual science about all the fears about soy and That said, yeah, soy's safe, but I'm not a huge fan of soy. I think there's way tastier, just better plants to eat than soy. But yeah, if you eat soy, you're not going to get man boobs. You're not going to, if you're a man, you're not going to become a woman if you're a man or anything like that. It's, you know, even if for women, the estrogen in soy doesn't affect them. So check out the video I made. I covered the science in there. Let's see. Cool, Michelle. You're going to come to our panel Sunday. And my only tip for, yeah, if you're coming to our panel at Vegfest LA this Sunday, the 6th, is get there early because parking is limited there. So you might be driving around a while. So I would say plan to arrive about a little before 11 because it'll probably take a little bit of time to find parking and walk. And then it's kind of tricky to find the tent. So when you get there, you might want to ask someone who, like a volunteer, find one of the volunteers, say, where's the Vegspiration tent? Where's the social media activism panel? So they'll direct you rather than have you walk around. It's huge, it's many acres. It's totally easy to like get lost or not find what you're looking for. So if you're just joining in, come next Sunday. We're going to be at Vegfest LA Sunday at 11:35. Social media activism panel. And after that, we're going to hang out, take selfies with y'all, talk with y'all, we'll have our books and t-shirts, and we're just going to chill and eat a bunch of great vegan food and just have a great time. Last year was so fun. Let's see. What's my thoughts on mindfulness, Bodhi the human? Well, as a pretty much most of over half of my life as a Buddhist of sorts, yeah, mindfulness is built into how I go about living. It's not something I take note of all the time because it's kind of who I am. Like I'm vegan. I don't think I got to avoid animal products. It's just something I do. It's just part of who I am. So yeah, I think mindfulness is kind of built into who I am as well. Is that a good enough answer for you there? Favorite bike brand? I don't want to feel like I'm endorsing anyone, but when I researched my bike, when I got my Giant Contend SL2, it's like the best bang for the buck as far as getting a bike around the $1,000 price range. You know, usually bikes in that range lack some of the features, had like fewer gears or didn't have like carbon forks or what have you. It seems something was always lacking. But that one, that price point, it seems like they have a pretty good deal going on. As far as like best brand, I'll try any bike. I'd love a Specialized or anything. Well, my power's getting a little bit low here. Let me see if I can move a little closer to plugging my laptop in. Uh-oh, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. Hang on a sec, guys. Oh man, 1 second, guys. Let's see. I got it. Now let me move my light. Okay. Yeah, this works. Cool. And plug back into electricity again. Let's see. Cool. Giant Can't Stop Lying. You got a Giant Contend X. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's a great bike for the money. Seriously. May 5th. What's May 5th, Keith? It's May 6th. If we're talking about LA Veg Fest, that's Sunday, May 6th. So hey, go to our Instagram or just find VegFest LA on Instagram or vegfestla.org. Definitely come to our panel. Definitely come and say hi to us. Don't tell me when, like, oh, we didn't want to come talk to you or anything like that because you were shy. Hey, Tucson, drive out next Sunday to LA Veg Fest. Would you still be vegan if you could get food out of a replicator like Star Trek? Well, we did an episode on that. Star Trek says they're vegans. Like they haven't had meat in like centuries because it's such a barbaric practice, a backward practice. So yeah, Star Trek is vegan. I like those values on there. One of the few shows where you see vegan values being shown. Any healthy salt? I mean, I don't any salt's healthier or deadlier than others. We just don't like to have a lot of salt. You know, I usually get my salt when I go out to vegan restaurants. I'm sure I'll get plenty of salt when I go to Vegfest LA next Sunday when I buy some of the food there. Byron, try to ask a question. Hopefully I'll see it. We have about 140 people on right now, so I could miss it. So you might have to ask several times. And I won't let you guys know that. I don't answer your question. I'm not ignoring you. Just ask it again. You know, it's just kind of hard to see everyone's question, but I'll get around to seeing it eventually, hopefully. Okay, wow. The new Star Trek isn't vegan. Oh, I haven't watched that new one on CBS. I don't have like the subscription to watch CBS. Seems like a ripoff, you know, just to pay money just to watch stuff on the CBS channel. They're eating a replicator steak. I guess it'd be vegan though. It's like eating a Beyond Burger, right? You know. Um, Favorite food for on the go? No sponsorship or anything like that, but Chipotle, because they're like pretty much every city and town in America. You can always get their vegan stuff there. Hey, I need some water, guys. 1 second. All right, guys. You didn't even miss me, probably, huh? Let's see. Love bug. Was I scared when I started our YouTube channel? Great question. No, no, I mean, it's kind of scared in that you're new, you don't have a following or anything like that, you know. But I wasn't scared. In fact, I was really motivated to do it. I don't think I've ever been scared about YouTube, really. Even when you get hater comments, you know they're just projecting some insecurities about themselves. Hey, whatever happened to that hater that was on earlier saying a vegan diet almost killed him because he couldn't lift weights or put on muscle as a vegan? I didn't ever hear back from him. Um, do I think YouTube is taking over TV? Well, it's the #1 video platform on the internet. As far as taking over TV, like television, no, TV's is healthy. They have all the TV networks out there still doing stuff, but YouTube is a force to be reckoned with for sure, especially with people under the age of 30. John Venus fully natty. The only people that say John Venus aren't fully natty are people that hear Duran Ryder repeat that over and over and over and over and over again. I think it's just so disingenuous to say that vegans can't get buff like John Venus without being fully natty. Just trying to diminish how great a vegan diet is. I mean, Vegan Gains did the math. There's a certain formula, like how much they weigh, how much muscle they have, and is it within the natural realm? And he's calculated John Venus is fully within the natty range. So to come out and assert there's no way he could do that, it just takes away the years of hard work he's put in to get a physique like that. It'd just be like someone saying Duran Ryder is just doing. There's no way he could ride his bike up a hill or a mountain as fast as he could, but without being on some kind of drug, and that would be, again, wrong. It would just take away from all the years of training he's put into riding his bike. So I mean, it just, you shouldn't, unless you have some definitive proof. I think it's just really irresponsible to call out vegans, or anyone for that matter, for not being natty. Innocent till proven guilty, right, guys? So yeah, John Venus. I've seen him. I've met him. He's big, obviously, but he's not like, he doesn't look like some of those freaks you see on TV or on YouTube where they have to be on something. Like, John's just big, but he's not outrageously big. It's just, it looks like, a physique that you could have seen like in the 50s, He's not crazy big. If I could have any animal product back in my life minus any negatives whatsoever, none, Casey. I wouldn't, even if there were no negatives as far as health or environment, there's still the fact that an animal probably had to die or at least be exploited. So there's no way. I mean, if it were like, Ben and Jerry's, well, there's dairy-free Ben and Jerry's now. If it was like meat, there's, Beyond Burgers, Beyond Sausage, Impossible Burger, whatever. There's just so many alternatives now. So there's none whatsoever. I can't think of any, Casey. I'm sorry, I can't think of any. Let's see, Vegan Gains called out other vegan dude for being most likely on gear. Who's that? Which vegan dude is most likely on gear according to Vegan Gains? I didn't see that video. Let me know. Favorite musicians? Wow, Amen. Well, you guys know we're musicians ourselves. So whenever you ask a musician who their favorite musicians are, that list can go on forever. I mean, I don't even know where to start, seriously. Been listening to a lot of Fleetwood Mac lately, I'll say that though. Where's Eva? Eva thinks it's difficult to be vegan. Let's see. Okay, there you are, Eva. What is the most difficult part of being vegan for me, if there are any, after 7 years? Eva, no. I mean, there isn't any. I mean, I'm trying to really stretch my mind here. Like, what would be vegan? I mean, hard about being vegan. I mean, it's easy to buy food. We just went to farmers market today, and all the foods I mentioned we buy, in addition to the stuff like the produce, like the rice and legumes and fruits and stuff like that. The food's there, and then if you need to go out with friends, there's all these great new vegan restaurants, great vegan meats products and stuff like that. If you need to take people to places like that, there's so many vegans now. I mean, I have more vegan friends and acquaintances now than I ever had in my life. So the social aspects covered. It's not isolating or anything like that. I really can't think of anything negative. I really can't. Can you guys think of anything that makes it hard? Okay, Rachel ever puts up a good point dealing with haters and negative people, but I just consider them ignorant, and if they're projecting hostility, they're just projecting some insecurity about themselves. So I know not to take it personally because they don't know who I am or anything like that. So really, no, there's nothing. There's nothing I can think of. No negativity about being vegan. Nothing hard about being vegan. I really can't think of anything. Yeah, someone was asking about hemp protein or something like that. I showed them that. Yeah. Let's see. What else are you guys talking about here? Did anyone ever mention who this person was that supposedly Vegan Gains called out? This vegan he called out for being on gear? I didn't catch that. I'm curious. Not saying to make a video. I'm just curious. Oh, but he was talking about, he's talking about that dude, Nimai Delgado. He's one of the guys on the Vegfest panel I saw on the Vegan Athletes panel. Huh. Wonder what Vegan Gains said about him. I guess I'll watch that video. Look who popped in. Ooh, vegan chocolate. Look at, we're going to get high on Octave of the Sun here, guys. People are seeing Angie in the comments.
Hi, guys.
Octave of the Sun. As an octave of sun energy, direct from the center of the sun to the heart.
Kind of obscure joke on some people to get.
Well,
What's that?
That was Siri trying to talk to me.
No way.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Oh, Can't Stop Lying. Hey. See you on Twitter.
Looking beautiful.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
Party time. Excellent.
Party time. Excellent. Yeah, we are sitting on a couch. I guess that happens in Wayne's World. We're not in a mom's basement.
No, we're definitely not in a mom's basement. No moms in this house that have a basement. And we don't have they got the David Wolf joke there with the chocolate. Yeah. Love Spirals. Yeah, we're also Love Spirals too.
That's what I was working on. Right now.
She was in the studio editing our final track for the Love Spirals album. Some of that song "Spinning Circles" that they hear at the end of many of our videos.
Yeah, we're literally finishing because a lot of you guys were asking how to buy that song, and like it wasn't even finished. It was a demo. I was like, babe, you keep teasing them with this demo, a song that doesn't fully exist.
I need to. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a mix tonight. Did you have good luck in there?
Yeah, I totally completed the first chorus. I got like super smooth and tight. I could do the second one. It's twice as long.
Oh, you didn't do the second chorus yet?
No, my thumb hurts from working in the yard yesterday.
Oh my god!
I was like trimming out the rose bush and this rosemary and stuff with this clippers, and now my hand's like all tired from the clipper, and I'm having trouble working with that.
Oh man, well I'll get a rough mix so we can have something,
I mean, I'll keep working. I'm just getting burnt out.
Yeah, I thought for sure all that time you put in there, you're nailing it all.
No, I was just being super anal.
Yeah, she's really anal in editing her vocals. Which is cool. I'm kind of anal in my production. We all have our things that we kind of obsess on a little bit.
That sounded really good. I was taking the tremulator off of those.
Oh, you didn't like that?
I don't know. It just seemed like it made it sound pitchy.
It shouldn't change pitch. It just kind of adds swirl.
It just adds all this pitchy weirdness. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it. Well, at least when it's soloed, I think it sounds better without tremulator. I mean, we can discuss.
We'll discuss it later off camera. I'm boring them about tremulator.
Tremulators. Why do you grow your hair long?
Why do we grow our hair long?
Why does anyone do anything aesthetic?
I mean, the flip question is, why shouldn't I have hair? I mean, since I have hair, why shouldn't I have hair?
Don't cut your hair. Why is your hair so long?
Kay always asks the crazy crap. Ryan looks 75.
And he's like, don't use the A word with me? Wait, what A word?
I don't know what Ryan is talking about there.
There's a beautiful voice. Thank you. That's his swag, man. Exactly. You were getting those. Your long hair is your swag. It's looking better now since I started helping him take care of it.
Yeah, it's getting really dry. We've had many dry years here in SoCal. Thanks, guys. Yeah, and I want to mention too, guys.
Go blonde.
Our hair is full. Yeah. We have full. Since we're talking about full natty, our hair, guys, is full
Who's talking
natty.
about full natty?
We were talking about full natty a little bit ago.
Oh, I don't like that saying.
No, we're talking about people on gear, but no, we're full natty. You see our hair here? There's no hair dyes, no nothing. This is.
There might be a little hair dye in the ends of my hair when it was
from like 5-10 years ago or whatever.
Longer than that, babe. Time's going by a lot faster than you realize.
You're right. Last time you dyed your hair was a long time ago.
Like
yeah.
2009.
Wow. So yeah, this is full natty hair, guys. This is what 50-year-old vegans look like right here.
It is not. It's what we look like.
I'm just telling you, people always write, vegan diet ages you quickly. Like, how much younger should we look for our age? I'm not saying I look like a 20-year-old or anything, but how young should we look for 50? That's my question I pose back to them.
Sunny Pepper says veganism is anti-aging. That may seem like a myth, but if you think about all the foods that we eat, they're anti-aging.
All the antioxidants in them.
And they say that, like, fruits and vegetables are anti-aging things. So since that's all we eat.
All right. A love bug. Great. Let's answer this question right here for the 186 people watching. Love bug asks, do you guys have any plastic surgery? And I know a certain.
Why do people ask that?
I know.
So clearly
here's why.
don't.
There's a certain person who I don't want to name who was a vegan. What's that called? Gossip drama channel.
Yeah.
Was that what his name was? Anyway, he made a video where he suggested or asserted that we or you have plastic surgery. I'm going to slay it out here.
Stupid.
No, we have absolutely zero.
I mean, what? Like,
none.
I don't have a perfect nose. I don't have a perfect chin. I don't have perfect skin. I have wrinkles. I have age spots. Like, what about me is so perfect that it looks like it's plastic surgery?
I know people say that to try to be mean and hateful, but actually I take that as a compliment. If you think the only way that I can explain our looks for looking as good as we do for 50 is that we had plastic surgery, I take that as a compliment. Thank you, haters, for saying that, or drama channel for saying that.
I don't get it. I don't understand. What was it that I had fixed? Like, I'm not fixed.
And for further proof, like, we've been constantly making videos the whole time on YouTube.
Yeah.
My understanding is if you get plastic surgery, aren't you out for a long time? You have puffy stuff and bandages and stuff like that.
I don't know much about it, but yeah.
Yeah, so no, we were both full natty. All our face is natty. All our hair is natty. This is full natty bra. So yeah, that's funny. Okay, Molson wants to see my butt implant, so I will reveal.
His butt is better looking than it was when we met. I will admit, the other day I grabbed and I was like, "Whoa!" It's like it's actually getting firm.
All those squats and deadlifts, man. I'm getting some strong glutes now. Seriously.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh man.
That's funny how some people knew who I was talking about when I did not mention who that YouTuber was.
Oh, about some kind of implant?
The one who said that we were not full natty.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's all they had.
How do you get a six-pack? I have no idea because I don't have a six-pack. I know I got strong abs, but I don't have all. I still have some little stuff on. I've never had a totally flat belly my whole life.
Oh man. Who has a big butt, right? And someone said you just had one implant, like you had a lopsided butt.
No, nope. Squats and deadlifts. That's my butt implant. New glute muscles from squats and deadlifts.
Yeah. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Everything to have for breakfast. For me, banana smoothies.
Yeah, he's addicted to those. Did someone say what's your favorite go-to email? I think that must have been a typo.
Like Gmail or something like that?
I thought people didn't use email anymore. Pretty much all my email is all like music things trying to get me to go to concerts or download something.
Are you a yoga teacher or just do yoga?
No, I mean, so many people ask me if I teach yoga. In fact, the other day, so I'm friends with my yoga teacher, and on one day a week, I help the people like to check into the yoga studio before class, and someone's like, "Oh, I can't wait to take your class." And I was like, "Oh, I'm not the teacher." Like, people often think I'm the teacher, I don't have any interest in teaching yoga.
Or doing a teacher training or anything like that.
I probably could, but
I'm sure you
have
could.
enough going on. Yahoo email is the worst. 30 red pills a day.
I do. I have an old Yahoo email account. Yeah, it's not that good. I don't really use it. It's just like for old stuff from like 10, 20 years ago.
I was really say that because I was checking in someone, I was starting them account and it was Yahoo email. I go, whoa, you still use Yahoo? It was just only for this one business email, but I was like, whoa, Yahoo email, no.
Aiden was asking our cat's name. Yeah, Bodhi and Jojo. Yeah. Those are our cats. Mm-hmm. And Aiden also wants me to be their dad. That's very nice of you to ask, but no kids other than Bodhi and Jojo for me.
Yeah.
Have we ever influenced family to transition? Someone asks this every time.
I know. I'm seeing a lot of questions of this.
Yeah, Casey, no. We have some of her sisters have been influenced. They made vegan food on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They went to one of the Vegfest last year, but no, we've never convinced anyone to fully do it.
2 years ago now, let me think.
Yeah, 2 years ago they came to Vegfest, yeah.
Yeah, my baby's sister, she's in her early 20s. I think she was doing a plant-based thing. I don't think she was, like strict vegan, unfortunately. But
Eli asked, "What do you say? I need to eat meat because I'm anemic." Tell that person that they probably don't understand that most Americans get the majority of their iron from plants. So just eat more plants if you're really concerned. You can eat really high iron-containing plants if you want to, like say pumpkin seeds, greens.
Someone asked, favorite yoga pose. Okay, so I do Kundalini yoga.
So the poses are different.
Which it isn't about poses, it's about Kriyas. But when I do the free yoga on the bluff, sometimes when I do that, my favorite pose is actually probably tree pose, to tell the truth. I love tree pose. I love those balance poses. I don't know, what's that? Warrior 3 is kind of cool too. Favorite Kundalini Kriya that's super hard, but I always do kind of get a little bit excited about Sat Kriya.
I like Sat Kriya.
And Ego Eradicator.
Ego Eradicator is
those
cool.
are the ones that we used to do. Ryan used to do Kundalini yoga. It's been like
I like the kind of more like Sufi influenced ones, like the spinal twists. Was that called?
Spinal. Well, Sufi grind.
Sufi grind, that's it. Sufi grind,
you're spinal flex,
yeah.
Actually, the whole spinal series.
I love the spinal
series.
Yeah, being an athlete, all the spine stuff that you can do in Kundalini yoga, it just feels so good. Not only just physically, but like spiritually too.
So Alex wanted to know favorite scents for the house, and I've always been an incense burner, but whenever I start burning an incense stick, Ryan will somehow immediately come in and put it out. Like he hates it.
No, it seems like
it's like you let it burn like 1 inch, and you're like, that's enough.
It seems like you got your effect, your effect, and then after that, it's like overkill because our house is kind of tiny.
Yeah, I like to set because like the air flows down we have this long hallway, so I'll put the incense at one side and let it flow all the way down and go into my office and stuff.
Elizabeth wants to know if we take any vitamins, and no, other than what's in food. I have my B12 sublingual spray that I take a few times a week. I
actually saw an article with, you guys probably don't know this, but a lot of times I'll feed him stories that I want him to do. And so one that I just saw yesterday was like, there's pretty much proof that vitamins don't work, that they're just like a myth. And then it's like, it's primarily older people that are taking them. So I kind of wanted to look at that.
Yeah, it just backs up the point. Like, get your vitamins from your diet, not from having a deficient diet and needing to take pills in order to compensate. Just eat good food to start with. So yeah, no subs, just B12.
Hazelnut Hearts wants to know, when did we start making music? That's a detailed question.
Yeah, we started together in the late 90s.
I guess.
Never really around 2000 or so.
We uploaded something to mp3.com.
But yeah, individually we've been doing stuff before. I mean, I had a band before her and I, before Love Spirals. It was called Love Spirals Downwards. Look it up. Google it. Spotify, Apple Music, Love Spirals Downwards. We were on Project Records in the 90s and had 4 pretty good selling albums as far as that genre we were in goes.
Hey, you got a song on an iTunes Essentials, Dream Pop Essentials, Deep Cuts.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, and then you were making music even before that band, obviously.
Byron says he linked to your green chili powder recipe. Is that
chili chowder?
Chowder powder. dyslexic sometimes.
Yeah, it's awesome. Two people have already Instagrammed that they made the green chili chowder today, and I just put the video out yesterday, so I'm super duper impressed. And I was so excited. I made some more myself. It was so good.
We're eating that today. It's so delicious.
I love that stuff. I'm obsessed. Oh yeah, a lot. People keep asking, how did we meet?
We just kind of knew each other, mutual friends through like the music world of Los Angeles. Yeah. Can Angie twerk?
I'm not gonna do it right now.
Yeah, she can. She can twerk. She's got a good physique for twerking. I'll let you guys know that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you see vitamin D there in LA.
Yeah, I like to go outside high noon when I can, just sit around shirtless out in the backyard, get some sun, or go running shirtless. In the summertime, I don't do that because it's too hot and I'll get burnt. But yeah, right now is a good safe time, more or less.
Like I literally just saw someone retract the same message. Can Angie twerk? Oh, Brian catches me doing it when I'm getting ready.
Well, that's a great question, Dirty Pills. What's more epic, Maui or Catalina? They're both epic in their own unique ways, huh?
Yeah, what's epic about Catalina is how we have a little way of kind of having spots all to ourselves. Like we were seldom like all by ourselves in Hawaii.
Yeah, there was
always like a ton of people.
Yeah, it's very.
And we weren't even there. Like, well, we're kind of there in the high season, I guess.
It's very populated and touristed. Well, Catalina, especially when we go, is very not touristed.
And they were building everywhere we went. They
Maui.
were building right. You know, they're
more
just building
resorts.
all the way up to the edge of the water. It was super depressing.
Yeah, but it's lovely. But they're both very epic in their own ways. Yeah, Maui for all the natural beauty of the tropics in Hawaii, and Catalina for just old, beautiful California, untouched.
Yeah, that's what's epic about Catalina is that you literally can't build stuff there.
Yeah, well, we're at too. There's no electricity. It's just awesome. No Wi-Fi. It's beautiful.
Someone's like really wants to know if we use essential oils. I have a bunch of them. And I used to be like really into like mixing them and making my own scents and stuff like that. I don't mess with it as much anymore, but I still have them occasionally.
Yeah, we're really close to where Ellen Fisher lives. We're on the north shore of Maui, Paia. In fact, I emailed her while we were there. It was just too late. I should have gotten to. And plus, she was pregnant, about to have a baby.
Really.
She was gonna have a baby, so
yeah,
I didn't want to bother
her.
them.
She has the baby now, but
yeah, yeah. Sending love from Las Vegas, Alex. Man, go down to Poncho's kitchen and send us some food, please. To our PO box.
Oh man, that wouldn't be good.
The vegan diet is safe for teens, right? Yeah, totally. Yeah, the American Dietetics Association said vegan and vegetarian diets are appropriate for people in all phases of life, from like infancy, even pregnancy, all the way to old age. So, yeah, that's teens awesome. Are included. Oh yeah, the Lost Vegan Show. Good thing you mentioned him, because Sean Lee of the Lost Vegan Show, he's going to be coming out next Sunday to LA Vegfest LA. He's going to host our panel, which is Sunday, May 6th, 11:35 a.m. So get there early because parking sucks. It'll take a while to find us at the Inspiration Tab. We're going to be there with Earthling Ed, Star from Divine Munchies, that vegan couple, and that looked like a girl. What's her name? Maddie. Yeah, I just lost her. But yeah. So yeah, come see us. And afterwards at 12:30 on, we're gonna set up a table right by there, take selfies with y'all, and
well, it's not so much that we're gonna set up a table. There's a meet and greet tent, which you guys want to be familiar with because that's where you'll be able to meet other
social media people.
Yeah, and I don't know, they have like a background where you can like take pictures of it. The lighting's not super great at the tent, but anyway, so I don't know who else will be there selling stuff, but hopefully it won't just be us.
Double Books, Teas, and us, so we can chat, hang out, and eat lots of great vegan food all day.
Yeah, and we'll be hanging out because I will be playing Vegan Jeopardy with Mike the Vegan later that day at like 5, I think. No, I think it's 5 o'clock.
So we might shut down our little table around then.
Yeah, because he got to play Vegan Jeopardy at San Diego Vegfest, and I had to man the table, and then so now it's gonna be vice versa. But we could just back up the table and
so I can go on because it'll be totally in a different part of the festival. So come Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday.
Really? Where's Vegan Jeopardy happening?
I don't think it's going to be there. Oh,
It's not the Vegspiration tent?
I should look. I might be speaking on my butt. I should mention the most important factor. It's free. Vegfest LA is 100% free.
Family friendly.
Yeah.
Anyone can arrive. You don't have to be vegan. Bring in non-vegan friends and family. I mean, that's what this is for people to check out veganism.
Yeah, bring your non-vegan friends and make sure they buy the booze because that's what funds Vegfest. That's how they keep it free.
That's what he told us to say last year. So yeah, so I remember last year a few people were kind of confused, like trying to find stuff. It's a huge event. So like when you come into the park, there's like you could go up a road going straight, but then there's like stuff off the two sides. The Vegspiration tent is off to the right. So you turn right and there'll be like a bunch of like food trucks and stuff. You just keep walking to the end of that. There'll be the meet and greet tent is up front. Like hopefully we'll get a spot where you can kind of see us when you're walking up. And then behind that, last year there was 2 tents each that had tables, like a stage set up and all these chairs to sit at. And there was like ongoing panels in both tents. I don't know if they're doing 2 tents or just 1. Because this time Thrive Market is doing like a Thrive Market, like, I don't know, there's supposed to be like samples and stuff.
Free food.
Yeah, I don't have like all the deets, but somehow Thrive is like handing out samples of stuff. And they're also like, they're like presenting the, I forget what they call it, like a social media star panel or something like that. Did you tell them who's on that one?
If you get lost though, if you can't find anything, there's plenty of volunteers. Stop an employee or a volunteer and say, where's the Vegspiration tent? And they should be able to point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
A quick interjection. Yes, Sonny Pepe, I see your comment there about that Harvard study, and I might do that as my video this week. So
new study,
it's it's not that controversial, but yeah, it's not drama or anything like that. But it's just good, solid vegan science out there. But yeah, it's May 6th. I saw someone asking. Yeah, Miss Malibu, California, Sunday, May 6th.
Sunday, May 6th. What is it? It's like 10:30 to 5:30?
10:30 to 6:30.
Yeah, it must be 6:30.
And it's totally 100% free. Sorted by booze.
Well, and then the few sponsors.
Yeah, there's some sponsors.
I should mention PCRM has been.
Last year they were the big sponsor.
I think. Well, no. See, Thrive is sponsoring the social media tent. Last year we couldn't. Mr. Vegan couldn't find a sponsor for the social media tent. But the Learning Kitchen is sponsored by the PCRM, which is why Neil Bernard was there. And I'm pretty sure that's happening again, but I haven't been able to get any dates. So
they're really slow.
So there's stuff going on in the social and the Vegspiration tents, and then the Learning Kitchen's over in the other food court. And then there's this like main stage where there's more people. There's like bands and entertainers and some of the big so there's like 3 areas where there's going to be people doing things. So you kind of have to move around a lot and keep track of the time because there's a lot going on there.
I mean,
it's crazy.
Master asked, are we going to vlog there? If we can, if we have time,
like impossible.
It's really hard because if we're not working, we're presenting and talking to people, so it's hard to say, oh, let me stop talking so I can vlog. So we'll try.
Plus, if I wasn't at the table like autographing books and I was off vlogging, people are going to get bummed because I'm pretty much the vlogger of the 2 of us.
Alex,
so Brian's like B-roll.
Don't try, Alex. Just go. Just do it. If you were free and available, go next Sunday.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have FOMO. Like you're gonna see pictures and stuff on Instagram and everywhere.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. I hope it's not as hot as it was last year.
It's actually gonna be warm. It's gonna be warm next weekend. It's been so cool. If it was today, it'd be amazing. So we'll see. Hopefully, it's not too hot. Maybe it'll be just less hot.
Last year was so hot. The first thing I ate was a Charlie's brownie ice cream sandwich. It was so good.
Alex said, "Well played, guys."
Anyways, I didn't really mean to come and take over your comment.
No, it's cool. I actually should split. I should start doing some research into my next video.
What's this Harvard thing? Tell me about it real quick.
Yeah, basically, I haven't read all the deets, but a Harvard study said that about 1/3 of Americans' lives can be saved if people would simply switch to a vegetarian, let alone a vegan diet. So there's some. Usually, you see all this misinformation about plant-based diets. So it's good to see some actual, real information coming out about plant-based diets. I wonder what Joe Rogan's going to say, right? Huh? He'll probably say it's just funded by the potato industry or something.
Oh man, well, you really have to think about that because like a lot of people get sick from dairy and eggs. So the vegetarian diet would have to be very plant-heavy.
They're looking at the leading causes of death. Which are caused by animal products. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be even maybe a larger percentage than 33% if they were looking vegan. Yeah, that way you can get all the cholesterol removed from like eggs and stuff like that out of your diet.
A When I said all I saw was
Joe Rogan.
Fears the
Leguminati.
That's a good one. That would be such a good t-shirt.
That would be a great t-shirt. Have his little face
man.
that one. You got one.
Then you'll get sued. You can't do it.
I'll do it. I'm gonna make some. Joe Rogan.
That's the
But plants have feelings too. You know, Joe Rogan, he's the world's greatest plant activist, right? He used to do speeches, go on tour, plant activism. You know, he's got to save them plants with all them feelings, and he had to take mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms, to realize, oh my God, plants are alive. Holy crap.
It's crazy. It's so funny. Anything else good? Plants have feelings too. Majority 2017. Have you guys ever gone skydiving?
No.
No. I used to do a podcast with a group of like 5 girls, and one of them was totally into skydiving. She tried to get me to go. I was like, it's not gonna happen. Not happening ever. Fake plant whisperer.
Looks like Martin Vaca is happy to see you.
Well, hello, Martin. How are you?
Saturated fat and cholesterol is the brain is made out of.
I was supposed to know which of our hair is longer. I think mine is finally longer. And like my hair was this short when I met Ryan. It was so short. It's taking me forever.
I was going to point out to Max Power, it's a bad analogy. Like say your gas tank is made out of like lead or aluminum. Mm-hmm. So you should feed the gas tank lead or aluminum. It just doesn't make sense.
I was like, because we're made out of meat, we should eat meat. Is that
so the brain is made out of saturated fat and cholesterol, so you need to feed it that? No, it's just maybe what it's composed of. What contains it doesn't mean that's what nourishes it. Look what the primary, Max, go look online. Just Google it. Primary fuel source for the brain. You'll see it's glucose, not saturated fat or cholesterol. Just pointing that. A lot of people like to throw that argument out there.
Hey, 30 red pills a day must not know us that well. They asked, would we ever go camping?
Yeah.
Dude, I do epic camping vlogs like every year pretty much since the show started.
Go to our channel and look for Catalina videos. Catalina. We have about 4 or 5 now. We go every October.
Granted, we only go camping this one place, and it's tent camping like on the beach. It's super epic. And I've been trying to get him interested in doing some sort of camping around California, but he's just thinking like nothing's gonna be able to live up to how epic, this kind of like off the grid.
Yeah, you just can't drive up to it unless you happen to live there and have one of the few driving permits to drive on in the interior of the island. It's just so remote, and you just feel like you've gotten away from the world.
Yeah, whenever we've stopped, like just for like during a road trip, whatever, stopped at a place where you can camp. I mean, it's always crazy. There's like all these cars and trucks and so much stuff going on and traffic going by. So
yeah,
it's just not as awesome. So I don't know. We're trying to find another spot to go camping, like on the mainland, but it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, Crystal Cove. We've never camped there. Again, that's just like right next to Pacific Coast Highway.
It's very loud there.
We go hiking where the campground is, so we've driven past there several times, and maybe it'd be fun just to not sleep at home one night, but it can't compare to like Catalina camping for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I had thought about trying to stay in one of the little houses that they've revitalized down there too.
Yeah, like the Beaches cottage, like from the movie Beaches with that there. Yeah, you can rent those. Not that particular one, but the historic district they call it. Yeah, Master, there's tons of vegan bread. I can't even name them all, but like I think Dave's Awesome Bread or whatever that's called. I think all the Ezekiel breads, at least the ones I get, are vegan. It's just read the ingredients, totally.
And sourdough in general is usually vegan.
How do I find a vegan girl? Jack, well, you're in luck because there's more vegan females than vegan males. So attend LA Vegfest this weekend or any vegan event, and you will probably be in the minority. So the odds are with you. And then just be cool. Just be cool.
Be a good person.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dave's Killer Breads. That's
Killer Bread. Okay,
Dave's
awesome.
Killer Breads guy. He's like awesome playing heavy metal or something. Oh man.
How many dudes go vegan for the chicks? I don't know, but it's not a bad idea. If that brings people or males to veganism, awesome. Whatever it takes to get people to go vegan and stay vegan.
Okay, someone said Cam. Oh yeah, I recognize Cam. Rather live in the cold winter woods than on a beach. Okay, that's the other thing. I've been trying to get him to go camping up in like
The Sierra Nevadas.
Sierra Nevadas, yeah. A Silver City in particular.
Yeah, it'd be fun to go. Late.
I haven't been able to get him to do it yet.
Just because where you want to go, I've seen it. It's just kind of far.
It is super far.
It'll take some planning and driving, but I definitely want to do it.
Quality,
We've looked at all the photos. It looks awesome. Silver City. Yeah, I definitely want to do it for sure.
I don't know if I'd necessarily want to tent camp up there. There is a good tent camping ground there, but I kind of like staying in old vintage cabins.
Those look fun.
See, the 40s cabins.
They have little cookers.
Yeah, it's actually got a full stove and a refrigerator, so it makes making food even easier than it is.
Bring a blender for bananas. That'd be awesome.
You could totally. Yeah, you just live this lifestyle, but up in a cabin in Silver City.
We'd love to come to Canada. Ontario's pretty far for us. Probably our first step would be British Columbia, go to Vancouver.
I don't know, I haven't done it yet.
We should. That's definitely on my list of places I want to go to this in my 50s.
Oh, hey, one super quick story.
Oh,
yay! Martin's going? Oh, my God, let's get a selfie.
All right, Martin,
let's do it.
When you come to Vegfest,
pictures.
When you go to Vegfest LA this Sunday, make sure you come up to us. No excuse. Come up, take a selfie, say, I'm Martin Baca. I was on the live stream Sunday with Brian and Angie.
It always makes me so sad when someone tells me on a comment that said, like, I saw you, but I was too scared to come up and say anything. I'm like, what? No, come up. Like, we're so nice.
Or also mention, sometimes it could be a lot of people. It might seem like we're famous or important. We're not. Just wait. The lines kind of ebb and flow. So just wait 10, 20 minutes, do something else, come back. We'll probably be like, it'll be more chill. So definitely come up and say hi to us.
We are really not that famous.
We're not that famous. We're not.
We didn't even make it onto the social media stars.
Yeah, we didn't even make it onto the stars. I know what you got to do, huh?
I don't know. You got to do Ravana.
Yeah, I think she's going to be like, she's on the star panel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you're into Ravana, come see Ravana.
Yeah, she was there last year. I don't remember her being on any of the panels. Maybe she was on the learning. She was in the learning kitchen last year. That's what happened. Pete Sarah got her.
And Martin's going to buy a shirt. Yeah, we're bringing the tie-dyes and the black shirts. And for ladies, we're going to have the purple tank tops, too. Yeah,
I heard that there's a vegan mac and cheese cook-off with 3. I remember it was
Supreme Banana was one of them.
Supreme Banana and Caitlin from My Bowl.
From My Bowl, yeah.
Was the other one Ravana? It could be. It could be.
Looks like 30 Pills a Day has a little crush on Ravana right now. So hot right now.
Well, then you can.
Yeah, she's a beautiful young woman. That's for sure. I think she's a beautiful young woman. She is. I mean, it's a true fact, right? She's a beautiful young woman.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very cute, says Brother.
Yeah, Supreme Banana was there last year, too. She was on our panel last year.
Oh, yeah, she was. Yeah, Cammy.
Yeah, she was funny. She ended up being, I think, the most popular person on the panel, honestly. Everyone was, like, super stoked.
Yeah, these panels are weird, especially with so many people. It's hard to get a word in edgewise.
Really
so we'll see how it goes. So if we're feeling tired, we'll just kind of chill and let everyone else talking. You guys can just talk to us one-on-one afterwards.
Yeah, I'm totally a one-on-one person. I don't really like big groups.
What are you talking about? Is there any particular story you're referring to about vegan gains there, or is it just speculating? Because I haven't heard anything about that. It seems like they get along great.
Oh, wait, I was going to tell them a story really quick. I was stoked when someone was bringing up plant-based burgers or whatever, but when we went to Whole Foods today, one of the employees there like immediately told us, like, hey, you guys excited about the Beyond
sausage?
Yeah, the Beyond sausage.
I said, yeah, get that in, bro.
Yeah, they said that they've already ordered them and that the first shipment all sold out like within a week, so they're ordering more. Like, people are all just basically trying to break down the doors, getting at those plant-based sausages. What?
Wow, vegans like disappeared?
No, that I have not heard.
Really?
I have no intel on that.
Wow, I have to go check it out. Should I check out some of his recent videos? I assume he would be talking about that.
Are we sure it's not just some sort of publicity stuff?
Vegans is right. Okay, I have to see what's going on. You guys know more about what's going on than we do. Yeah, we kind of live in an insular world, sort of.
Yeah. Oh, have you ever watched a healthy, crazy, cool
video?
That's Miles.
Yeah, we sent him a shirt, and somehow when it arrived in England, he didn't want to pay the customs, so it got sent back. So now I got to send it back to him, but he hasn't got back to me on his size. So anyway,
really?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Would Miles be a small?
I guess a medium, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how tall he is.
Yeah.
Peachy's wife booted him. That is the rumor on the street. Well, rumors.
Yeah,
I mean, those are a
rumors.
dime a
Yeah,
dozen.
but people were saying we had plastic surgery, so you know how rumors are. You know.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. Remember now, we did hear about him getting raided for firearms. It's not the first time.
Because of the thumbnail he had of himself with a BB gun pointed to his mouth.
I didn't learn the first time that happened to him. Like, I don't know. He's moving this week. Oh, well, yeah, he probably wants to move somewhere where people don't know his address and can track him down again.
Huh. Well, I wish them the best. You know, I don't want anything bad to happen. They seem like, you know, a good couple.
Being Games on the house. I honestly, I stopped following Being Games a long time ago.
I was watching them.
Sure what's going on.
I thought they were in some kind of apartment or condo complex or something.
Oh, I guess if it's a condo, you could own a condo. I do remember something about him complaining about like the sound from the walls or something like that.
And No Yoga Unity. I did not make that special T-shirt that I was talking about making. That has a special saying I like to say in some of our videos. I should make a little one-off run, like maybe a couple dozen shirts. What would it take for me to cut my hair? Well, it almost happened when it got really dry to ends. We almost tried getting, shaving a few inches off, but
yeah, I did take a couple inches.
I'm cool with having hair. Like I said, why should I? It's like, why should I cut it or why should I let it grow long? It's just doing its thing. Yeah, Angie is here.
It's so warm. It's making me all cozy going.
It's warm in the studio though too with all the gear.
Oh, someone else has some Being Games rumors. He is not allowed to talk to his wife because of the court case, not because of a fight. I don't know. Yes, Angie is here today.
Would you shave your hair for $50,000?
No, it took a lot for me to grow it out. I don't want to go through that again.
Thanks for joining 30 Pills. Good seeing you around.
Oh my gosh, there's some really cute emojis. Let's see. Did you see Game 7? No, we didn't.
Cavs beat the Pacers. Yeah, I saw our friend 619 in Toronto. He's all scared now. Toronto's going to have to play the Cavs. Who is our celebrity crush? Mine is an obscure one right now. It's first of all, I like Autumn Reeser. She was on the OC. I've liked her for a decade or more.
Yeah.
My latest one was watching the Olympics. I was watching the Japanese female curling team. They're so cute, all four of them. They're super, super cute, gorgeous. I really have a crush on. The skip is cute too.
Yeah, she seemed to grow on you.
But I like Shinami Yoshida. Super cute. She's my favorite celebrity crush right now. We follow her on Instagram now too.
That's hilarious.
Seeing all the cute pictures of their curling squad.
That was so cute when they would take the break. They would all be eating strawberries. Like these gigantic strawberries. Like they would be like, whoa,
yeah.
cute.
During the break between the fifth and sixth, and they were just cramming strawberries, pounding carbs.
Crushing strawberries. Yeah, they were really sweet. Let's see. Oh, Barney stopped eating meat 2 weeks ago and has already lost 5 pounds.
Wow, Barney. Awesome. You know, if you're vegan 2 weeks and you're feeling it, you're not craving weird stuff, you know, your microbiome's changing. It's expecting and wanting plants now. So I'm saying you're on your way, bro. You got it down.
Awesome. Let's see. Who's your favorite non-vegan or vegan-related YouTuber? I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. I hate to tell you guys.
Stephen Colbert?
Oh, yeah, we do watch that regularly. That's true. But he's not a YouTuber. We're just like his content's also on YouTube.
Yeah, totally.
A strict YouTuber. I don't know. I'm out of the loop.
Let's see. Yeah, we're getting a little tired here, huh? I don't know how much longer we can keep this live stream up, man.
Oh, I like this one. I didn't like vegetables until I went vegan. Isn't that interesting?
I was like that too. Yeah, I was really like that too. I was when I was a kid. I pushed the vegetables on the side. My mom said, "You got to eat your veggies." And now it's like, bring on the veggies.
Yeah, maybe we need some more veggies.
Yeah, huh?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, huh? Maybe we should have a little something.
Yeah. Angie, can I sing a little? Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I should like to sing on the spot. No.
I mean, I guess I have that song stuck in my head. You've got me spinning circles, spinning round and round, spinning till I'm dizzy, falling to the ground. I've just been editing that for like a half an hour.
Yeah, it's stuck in our heads, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone noticed, was it Raymond? Yeah, we are a little tired right now. We've been on for
Almost
almost 2 hours on this live stream.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
I was editing that song longer than I thought.
And she was in the studio editing that song she was just singing. So yeah, well, we've been expending some brain
working in the
power
yard for like hours yesterday.
Yeah.
Super burnt out.
So I should tell everyone that,
It's already 8?
last time here, Sunday, a week from today, Vegfest LA.
Oh no, I was thinking about wearing this dress. They were like, what? She's still wearing it.
Please come to Vegfest LA. We'll be there 11:30 in the social media activist panel, along with Earthling Ed, that vegan couple Star from Divine Munchies, and what's her name?
Maddie Limburger and Sean Lee, currently of the Lost Vegan channel, formerly of 1 Minute a Day.
And that's from 11:30 to 12:30. Get there early because parking sucks. But admission's free, so that's the coolest about this festival. Totally free. And
is the parking free too? I remember we parked free.
You're right.
Last year.
It's free, but I thought there was one part where they did charge you. But parking is, if you can find it, it's free. But even I think even that paid parking does fill up too. So get there early.
Yeah.
And afterwards, after our panel's done at 12:30 in the Vegspiration tent, ask the volunteers where that's at so you don't get lost. It's crazy huge there. We're going to set up a table in the social media tent. We're going to
meet and greet.
We're going to meet and greet you, take selfies. I'm good at taking selfies with my long arm here. We're getting like 5 people in frame. And we'll have our T-shirts and books.
And we'll keep a card book. I will bring Sharpies.
To sign it,
maybe we'll bring a couple CDs. We'll bring the tie-dye T-shirt and the black and white T-shirt, both in unisex sizes, small through
double XL.
And so I think some purple tanks, ladies tanks
purple tanks
as well. And what's that? Small through extra large.
Yeah. And what else? That's what we're bringing. So yeah, come and say hi. There's gonna be a ton of vegan food there. Fortunately, most of it will not be free. There will be some samples in the Thrive tent from what I hear. But yeah.
Oh no, look at haters trying to pop up. Vegans are dumb.
Wow, that is great. Vegans are dumb?
You guys are eating a poor plant, which have a life too.
Thanks. I'm going to change now. Now that I know vegans are dumb, I'm not going to be vegan anymore, right? Will I fight Joe Rogan for charity? No, but I'll play him basketball for charity because I'm so weak. He should be able to beat me. He's so powerful.
Oh, I think John Michael is asking where is this? Okay, so Vegfest LA is at Woodley Park in Encino. It's
just north. If you're familiar with Los Angeles, it's where the 405 and the 101 freeways meet at. Basically, it's just north of the Sepulveda Pass. Yeah, that's where it's at. Sunday, May 6th, and we're not getting paid anything. We just want to meet you guys. That's why we're trying to get you there. We want to hang out and party with you.
Yeah, bring us lots of vegan food. There's gonna be so much good vegan food there, you guys. Hopefully, I will get a chance to sneak away and buy some of it. But I don't usually have luck at Vegfest.
Yeah, it's usually hard for us. So actually, if you're coming to Vegfest, this is totally serious. Grab some vegan food and bring it to us. We'll pay you for it.
Or we'll trade you a T-shirt
or something. Yeah, because sometimes it's really hard.
It can be so hard.
It can be really hard to break away from where we're at, from our area.
And then as we're walking across the grass, we get stopped and have to take photos and meet people.
Not happy, but it just takes a long time for us to get from where we're at to get food and get back. So,
we're standing in line. People come up and want to do some selfies and whatnot. It's pretty crazy. We want a full report when you're back. Okay, Byron, we'll do our best, but it's always like such a blur.
Yeah, it's like what happened.
Yeah,
whoa, it's like a dream. It seemed like it was a dream, but it's all done. But they're fun. Man. It's an exhausting fun, and yeah, so come. We want to party with you guys.
And I guess if it's too late for you to make it to Vegfest, which honestly, Vegfest is kind of a superior thing because you meet so many of the social media people. But if you can't make it in time, there's still Eat Drink Vegan, a paid festival
at the end of May,
which has an insane amount of food and all kinds of booze and cold brew, and I think they've got craft sodas and what else do they do? Kombucha.
It's at the end of the month at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah,
in Pasadena.
And we'll be there, but we won't be selling stuff, and it'll be harder to find us. But we will be.
We'll be there wandering around.
So. Last time we just kind of stayed in the first food court, and we're there the whole time.
So yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing in the month of May. Vegfest LA in the first week, and
hey, Martin says he's gonna vlog it. Good, you can vlog it for us. That would be awesome.
Yeah, fun, awesome.
Well, not for us, but
more reason to come up and say hi to us so we can get in your vlog. We'll do a little interview if you like. So I think that's it. We should probably go carve up a little bit so you can continue editing if you're not too burnt out, and I can start doing some research.
Oh, my guy's being ruder and ruder. Now he says I have to dye my hair. I don't have to do anything.
Where is he? Where is he?
You know all the emojis of barfing or something?
This guy?
Yeah.
That girl needs to dye her hair. How could you live with that? Oh, like, how many girls do you see trying to get this platinum blonde look like now?
No, they try to get this like weird gray.
So why would she have to dye her hair, Billy? It's like a Marilyn Monroe kind of hairstyle is really horrible. Do you vomit? Do you vomit when you see like Marilyn Monroe or something like that? Why? And say she didn't have this beautiful hair. Like, why are you picking on a girl, a lady for her appearance for? Why should she conform to your expectations of what a female should look like? Who are you?
I'm 50. Like, you tell grandmas that they gotta dye their hair.
It's white, not blonde. So what's wrong? So you're hair color shaming. Are you aware that Angie's hair has been this color since she was a teenager?
It started going gray when I was like 16.
And also, this is a very popular color. I see girls every day with this platinum blonde look. So
it's better when I didn't even really color my hair today, so it was like a little trashy, but I didn't care.
I wish I had time for this hater. So I don't know.
You wish you had time for him?
I wish I had time for this nice hater here.
Nice hater.
It's just coming on to get attention and say stupid crap,
Aw, look, we're getting some really nice.
Okay, say her hair is great. We can call it whatever you want. So what? So what? And your point is what? Like it's wrong to have a hair color that doesn't fit what you consider to be awesome or something?
Or whatever.
Because I tell you, girls consider this to be awesome. Why do girls dye their hair? So many young girls, like teenage and 20-year-old girls, dye their hair this color. If it were so unattractive, it was so hideous. And why do you tell this? Say it were true. Say it was hideous. What do you get trying to make her try to feel bad? And it's not working. It just shows that you're a bad person. You're just trying to spread your negativity to others. And it ain't working, bro. It ain't working.
Everyone's on your feeding trolls.
No, I'm just telling you, it ain't working. So go troll another channel, bro. So I'm going to get back to our great vegan friends here.
I personally just wanted to stop poisoning my body with hair dye.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason. And also, I just want to be comfortable in my own skin.
Exactly.
And just accept myself for who I am.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Is there something wrong?
I haven't done plastic surgery either. Okay, I'm getting older, whatever. That's what happens.
So Billy Gunn doesn't even listen to anything I'm saying here. Like, even if it were gray, so what? What's wrong with having gray hair?
My hair's gray, bro. Deal with it.
If you can't accept that, then maybe you need to look inside yourself and figure out why you have an adverse reaction to hair color that doesn't meet your standards.
Well, here we go. Why are you being so ageist?
Yeah, why are you being ageist, bro?
Why are you being ageist? Yeah, I'm a 50-year-old woman with gray hair. Whatever. Number one hot senior vegan. Oh God, that's hilarious. Anderson Cooper, totes.
Yeah, there you go. Is Anderson Cooper gross? She was school. Anderson Cooper.
Julian Assange.
Marilyn Monroe. Julian Assange.
You better come from the screen cap that.
The reason I laugh, these are the same people that just throw crap at you, like for something about you being vegan. It's like, oh, vegans are all sickly and whatever,
Jellyfish.
The jellyfish.
The correct answer.
What does jellyfish say?
Her worth isn't based on whether or not you think she is beautiful.
Yeah, Angie doesn't care what the troll hater thinks. She's not going to lose or gain any esteem from your opinion.
Sky Cross, he wouldn't tell a man to dye his hair. Exactly.
Yeah, would he tell Julian Assange or Anderson Cooper to dye their hair? Yeah, he's not only ageist, he's sexist too.
Yeah, exactly.
He's some kind of bigot. And he's a hater. Why do you come in and preach hate on this chill vegan channel here?
Oh, no. Why are vegans so skinny? No, they're not all skinny. They're whatever they are. And it doesn't matter.
Hey, bro, go right now. Google John Venus. Look up Brian Turner. These are bodybuilders who happen to be vegan. You ever hear of Vegan Gains? No one's ever called his ass skinny. I'm talking about his ass, but his ass as a person.
Well, also, there's going to be plenty of vegan bodybuilders on the athletes panel at Vegfest LA
so
next weekend.
Come out and see Badass Vegan, John Lewis, Badass Vegan. He's not skinny. He's lean and strong, but definitely not skinny. And there's many overweight and obese vegans, too. So to say vegans are all skinny, they just speak in ignorance and stereotyping. Yeah, Sunny Pepper. Why are vegans so awesome? There you go. Why? I'll tell you why vegans are awesome. I'll tell you exactly why. Because vegans don't need to kill animals in order for them to live, in order for themselves as people to live. We don't need to kill dead animals to live. And that's why we're awesome. Why else are we awesome? Because we're the only group that I know of that's actually making any real effort to save the planet, meaning that the biggest greenhouse gas contributor is animal agriculture. And we don't participate in that.
Amber, thank you. There's nothing wrong with being skinny anyways. Exactly. Yeah. Like, there's nothing wrong with being older, having gray hair and I'm gray hair, being a female, being a male. There's nothing wrong with being skinny, fat, whatever. Like,
yeah. Why shame someone for having a healthy BMI, body mass index, or why shame someone for not having a healthy body mass index? It's just pure.
It's a waste of time.
It's pure hater stupidity.
Ryan has turned into Jerry Springer. He's right. Oh man, shut it down.
Well, having these hater.
They're running up and like trying to get a punch in real quick.
Yeah, we had a vegan Mr. Universe, who was vegan. We have NBA players like Kyrie Irving who are vegan. Are they like horribly sick looking or something like that?
Speaking of ages, can I just throw out there really quickly that I was actually surprised to find out that John Lewis, badass vegan, is in his 40s.
He's 40. He's the same age as Darren Ryder. He's 4 years old. Baby face, great looking.
And you know who else is a really healthy, sexy vegan man who's 40? Vegan Zombie. Who's been vegan for over like 20 years.
20 years? Yeah. He looks great. He's not skinny or overweight. He just looks great, So why don't we talk about that? Why don't you come on, these haters? Why don't you guys come and say, gee, why do vegans all look so awesome? Why do you guys look so healthy and fit?
You guys say that, they're haters.
Why don't you like vegans are amazing because you have real skinny, fit little vegan dudes, and you have like big, buff, swole vegan dudes and girls, like the whole range.
Too skinny.
Yeah, Patrick Aboomian, so skinny. I know. They say vegans are awesome. They're so diverse and everything.
They're the same as anyone else. It's just that they're vegan.
We still eat dead animals and their products. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vegan Zombie looks a little bit like Jared Leto, who's been said to be a sexy man.
Oh, dude, in one of his videos, he actually captured a paparazzi was taking his picture as he was eating in a restaurant. Zombie, and they really thought that he was Jared Leto. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it's late at night. The paparazzi person was probably drunk.
What?
Yeah, Jared Leto's over 40. Not vegan, but eats very plant-based. So let's not give him any hate. He's more vegan than pretty much all your friends and family are, I can definitely give you hello, iced water. What's up?
Can I get a hello? Speaking of zombies, so Vegan Zombie's coming out to eat, drink vegan, and he said that a lot of people have been asking him to do a meetup with us. So I mean, I'll see if it's possible to do a meetup. We'll
keep you informed. And yes, Byron, Serena Williams, buff, swole, so buff. Yeah.
Yeah, the Game Changers movie needs to come out.
Yeah,
more.
I can't wait to see all these haters watch the Game Changers movie. It's they're gonna have so much cognitive dissonance. Bro Rogan and all them, they're not gonna know what to say. They will just come out and attack again.
Oh my gosh, someone mentioned Ralph. So I was started to do the Infinite Waters. Can I get a hello? But I kind of messed it up at the end. He came to Vegfest
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for Game Changers to come out for sure. When we go to Las Vegas again, well, maybe after we see Sean Lee this week, the host of the Las Vegan show, we'll talk to him about that because we were really impressed with Las Vegas last time, as far as how much vegan food there was and the quality.
Oh, it was so yummy.
Yeah, if I could be magically teleported to Las Vegas right now to eat dinner.
Oh,
yeah. Is that imagine? We're just born a little too. I'm sure they'll have a teleporter in like 20 years with great technology.
Will we trust it though?
Yeah, once I see other people do it safely, it's like airplane. You watch it like in the 40s and 50s. Yeah, everyone's flying in the planes. I guess I can do it.
Dwayne planted beans today. Good for you.
Yeah.
I did plant a bean in our backyard a few years ago. It didn't do as well as I was hoping. We're gonna find a better spot for it with more sun. Well, all right. I'm getting super hungry after thinking about. Oh wait, someone brought up Earthling Ed touring in Texas in June. I guess
he's going to stay out here. I guess he's going to stay out. Yeah, Earthling Ed will be at Vegfest LA this Sunday with us on our panel. So come.
I know you ought to be on the panel with Jane Blaise Mitchell. So yeah, I didn't even mention Jane Blaise Mitchell is bringing a bunch of activists. I think to 2 panels. Like that's so many people. So I guess check vegfestla.org, I think is their
Vegfest LA
to get more details. And they're finally updating their Instagram with some info on it. So
just come out and party with us. We really want to party.
People partied hard last year.
And partying
so
for us entails not like getting crazy
vegan
drunk,
food.
even though you can, but it's eating a lot of vegan food and just having good vibes, good conversations with y'all. That's what it's all about. Kind of like what we're doing here, but in person and outdoors with a lot of vegan food around us.
Y'all vegans can't stop Billy. Oh no, he created a new account just to mess with us. All right, this would be a perfect time to shut it down.
That guy's still trying to like.
We can stop him by shutting down our stream,
which we're gonna do anyway because we've been on 2 hours and 5 minutes now, much longer than I had anticipated.
Vlogger dinner, no. I was vlogging me working on the song. I'm over it.
Cool. I'm glad K-Drama 59 has enjoyed our fun live stream today, especially with Angie's presence here. So yeah, we should get going. Really, thanks for joining us. I want to give much gratitude to Byron and Race Lever, our moderators. I can't thank you guys enough for how you boot the haters and answer people's questions and paste links for me. It's really super helpful, and I want to repay you guys somehow, sometime. So thanks, guys. You guys are awesome, and everyone is awesome here too, except for the haters. Even the haters are awesome because I know they're just hurting inside, and they're expressing it through like trying to get people pissed off.
Poor Billy.
Poor Billy.
So much
we have compassion for you, Billy. And one day you'll be vegan. You'll see. It's the only diet that makes sense. It may not be for another year or 10 years, but Billy will be vegan too. Mark my words, Billy. So anyway, thanks for joining us tonight, guys. And I'll try to do one more live stream this week, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday if I go running with my running club. Yeah, and then we'll see all you who are in SoCal and free at Vegfest LA on Sunday. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Until next time, as we're going to do right now. Keep it calm.
Keep it calm.
All right, bye, guys.